Welcome back, everyone, to more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous and the story of Brian destroying the planet. I am joined by Nick
Hello.
and Sniper.
Hey.
E. And, yeah. Gotta do our usual buff thing. No reason that these should not be, instant out of combat.
I mean, like, they'd probably break something with the coding if they were.
Yeah, probably would, unfortunately. But did I gave your guy the enduring spells, yeah, okay, cool.
All this waiting, boys.
Indulge! Big angry boy. Big angry scimitar boy. We got the fucking squad of big melee boys. Just like our actual Pathfinder campaign. Then we want bow strength. Actually, this gives a +4 enhancement bonus. Enlarge gives a size bonus. Okay.
I'm up for an adventure.
Too many buffs that I have to do. Why did I do this to myself?
No one stands in
Anyway.
my way.
Alright, but all of the buffs are now good for the entirety of this dungeon thing, unless I'm forced to sleep, which I don't think I will be. Let's see. Looking good, looking good. Dead horse.
My expertise prevailed.
This horse clearly belonged to Crusaders, clearly. Good job of the nature check, angry barbarian boy. So, how have you guys' days been?
It's been good.
There's
I'm
a
okay.
dead bear with 2 bear cubs.
That posed little challenge.
It was killed using ice magic. There's a treant here. It's dead.
Did the tree do the ice magic?
I don't think so. I don't think treants can do ice magic.
I mean, looking at some pretty compelling evidence, considering that they can, considering that it's like, oh hey, like, fucking dead bear that was killed by ice, and the only living thing here is fucking treant.
I mean, there's also this statue to goddess.
I mean,
Nah, you
statue probably didn't do
The
it.
statue? You don't know. It's a goddess.
Pretty sure it's isn't that like Serene or something?
I don't know. May you be forever Lady of the Sun. With a bunch of my Crusaders on pikes.
Those are your Crusaders?
So these are Crusaders. I assume they're mine. One of the missing Crusaders. So yeah, these are mine. Yep.
Huh. Well,
We have a big ass fucking map to deal with. Alright. Oh, hello, big angry tree. The Quickwood. Not quick enough! It's dead! It's so entertaining to me how much easier these fights go when I have a party that's actually... I mean, not even, like, perfectly optimized, but not the terrible... Ow! Fucker! That did 0 damage! But, you know, not have half of my party be melee characters and who have no melee stats. Hi, half-elf. Who are you? Alright, well, You have fun being crazy, looking at this tree of runes on it.
Time to practice.
The babows! And a big treant!
Serve as an
Tainted sap. You have a lot of health, Mr. Treant. Do you have fucking regeneration from something? The fuck? That's regeneration from something. Oh, so I need fire? Wow, 20 HP a turn. That's not as much as I have. Do I have a way to do fire damage? I don't think I do.
Does Darren not do fucking that portrait though on your dwarf or whatever?
Dwarf?
The middle guy, I don't know.
This one? That's Sniper.
Bylon, yeah.
That's Sniper.
Huh?
He's our angry barbarian. Well, in that situation, I would just overkill it enough that it doesn't stand back up.
maximum efficiency.
If I do enough damage, it will die. There we go. I did enough damage and it died.
Oh, Bivik.
Alright. Okay, so we took some of us took a lot of stat damage there. Blighted plants hope and sap are rife with D's. Any creature who damage by attacking against a blighted plant must succeed at a fortitude save, half hit dice plus constitution modifier, or take 1 point of strength damage and 1 point dex damage 1 minute later. Okay. I'll bring down the restorations.
Quadricio Turinos.
Then light restoration.
I'm losing my temper.
Is there a way? Is there a way I can make it so he doesn't leave rage? I don't think there is. Which is kind of unfortunate.
I mean, isn't rage, Oh yeah, isn't it just like you can rage a number of times and it's like lasts until end of combat?
Well, so one of the mythic pat feats you can have, which is what I gave his character, is rage is permanent and they don't have to ever turn it off. They have infinite rounds for rage.
Okay.
Annoyingly, the game after every combat will have them automatically leave rage, which if it wasn't infinite, that would be a good thing because it'd be good to have. But with that being the case, that means after every fight, I have to wait for his exhaustion to end, which that's annoying. Now that treant, it had an absurd amount of health, like, regularly, and then it also had really good regen. Hi, stranger. I'm the answer, but what is the question, half-half? We can get a great sword blessed by a god here. Will it be better than my kick-ass space sword? Maybe, probably. The kick-ass space sword's really only good for its buffs it has, but those only last like at end of the game 10 rounds. And, a lot of fights go on for longer than that. Bismuth. Bismuth! You gotta dodge, Bismuth. You gotta dodge, Dival. Wow. I'm gonna probably have to give Sniper's character a new glaive, though. Alternatively, like, spec him into...
See? I'm indispensable.
Alternatively, maybe be fun if I find, like, a really good exotic weapon, spec him to the exotic weapon just because it's fun. Like, just because it'd be fun, give him, like, have him be spec'd into a fucking whip. The brazen whip. Although that...
I'm back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
I was joking about spec'ing your character into, like, an exotic weapon because it'd be funny if I found, like, a good one.
Oh god.
And then I saw, like, a whip, and I was like, what if we had him just be a fucking melee whip guy? Yeah! Just fucking hit things.
Hilarious.
And then I was like, oh wait, but this whip, like, applies a slow to the character just for wielding it. It's like, eh. No fun build. What's in the spooky cave? I wonder. A guy. Commander, my name is Morveg. You might remember me. Or my mentor, CR. Thanks to the gods here, I need help. An old temple of Gorum is here. In this cave, I've come here for a weapon. A powerful weapon. It's a sword, and it's sword down here. Master CR would never agree to it. That's why I came here without him. Believe me, this is going to be very useful fighting demons, but I can't get alone. I need your help. You okay over there? You notice the young man's pale and sweating face, but voice is fine. I'm alright, Commander. Don't worry about me. What kind of weapon are you looking for? It's called the Fang of Malice. It's a sword devoted to Gorum. God of Battle. You know, there's a demon, a huge and horrible creature. They say you're well-versed in all kinds of sophisticated chemical formulas that you can make a healing potion or deadly elixir from literally anything. I mean, that's not inaccurate for how alchemists works. Since they just kind of make the potions for free.
Yeah.
So that's not inaccurate. Kill the demon. I'm sorry, but I can't be. I'm not showing off this fight. May Gorum bless you with his power. I'm sure the god of battle won't betray me or anything. Read all the admonitions. Seek the reward in the heart of stone. Okay. Big ol' demon. Ah, cloud kill. That's kind of bad. Misses are also kind of bad. Oh, Sniper, you'd be pleased to know the grease spell is also fairly strong in this game as well.
Yeah.
Grease!
It's even better than a Kingmaker because you can actually fucking cancel it instead of having to wait 5 minutes for it to go away and to walk through the doorway.
Grease. I'm the grease mage. I really do dislike, I guess Pathfinder, like Owlcat's obsession with permanent stat damage attacks.
To be fair, they're super common in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much all higher level enemies do permanent, like, stat damage. It's because, you know, like, at that point you normally in your party have someone that can cast Greater Recovery or whatever, and it doesn't really matter.
Once you unlock Heal, which... I'm almost there. I think I need, like, one more level for Heal. Once you unlock Heal, it's very easy to deal with it.
Yeah, I think it's a 6th level spell.
Yeah, but just because Heal is a free spell that gets rid of almost every debuff in the game. Not all of them, but almost all of them. Bismuth died. I don't know. I'm imagining making Sniper's character be fucking throwing axes. Yeah! The fucking haste effect. Dual wielding, throwing axes, and just. If it wasn't for the fact that you need Dex too, I'd do it because it'd be funny. Like, it'd be really funny. Hey. From game to then kick it. My guy, that sword looks a little big for you.
Yeah, it's a little awkward.
It's Nick. Yeah. The young man takes the black sword. His body trembles. Morvig's muscles bulge. They are growing, bulking like froth in a boiling
Titan
pot.
fighter.
Wait, what?
He's a Titan fighter.
It's a Titan fighter. You see a horrible wound on his stomach. The young man's obviously hiding from you. Now it's a gaping, bleeding hole filled with arms, thick snakes. His intestines. Morvig's voice is deep, animal-like. The Fang of Malice, the weapon of those who live by war, they'll be blessed by Gorum. Fang will make its owner deadly, almost invincible where the hungers are battled. A warrior who won't retreat, betray, or desert, for battle will become the reason for living. Man becomes weapon. Ciara would say such a transformation said he doesn't understand, but you will. You will understand what a powerful weapon I'm giving you. I'll show you its power. Prepare to fight, for even now, dying, weak, I am invincible. You wanna fight? Let's fucking go then! Hello. I have a big sword too. And he's dead.
And fucking fights in these games are so anticlimactic.
The giant drops
Yeah.
one knee heavily. That does not.
I'm
look-
invincible. 3 seconds later. It's my wound.
I
It's
love
too deep.
I love how thick the fucking scabbard is.
Yeah, it's fucking bigger than your party
Look,
members.
look at his hand, like clipping into
My
the
wound,
handle.
I'm dying, but you saw what I was capable of, even on the verge of death. I mean,
I'm-
you
of
swung
dying?
like once. Chaotic. In summary, he fled from the guardians of noble paladin, just died in an ancient, dusty dungeon. Well, I have that sword now.
Is it as big
Is it
for
good?
you as it is for him?
Is it good though? Or actually, did I get it? I know. Later on, I get the option if I want to destroy it or not. I want it from newest to oldest. All right, so I don't have it yet. I think I need to go through the quest and I talk to his master, who is his dad, or I loot from right here. There it is. So that is whatever's worth of +3 Fury-born Great Sword. Rage effect, she doesn't suffer from the usual -2 penalty to AC.
Well, that's really good.
Yeah, that's really good. I have you spec'd as a glaive right now. I mean, I can just respec you into
Yeah, just
Great Sword.
respec it.
I'll give you this, and I'll respect you later. But wait, even... Oh, I can't have, like, more weapons on your back. I can only have... I wanted to have him have, like, 3 glaives and the great sword on his back. Be like the fucking warrior who's like, you broke my weapon, he pulls out the backup weapon. I came prepared. Breaks the backup weapon, but were you expecting a backup to the backup? Shield Master, there you are. And then, Nick, you also have evil wings now. Because you're an alchemist. Yeah.
Aren't I a fighter?
Well, you're a fighter with alchemist properties.
Oh, okay.
So now whenever you drink your mutagen, which is your only alchemist thing you have, you grow wings. Which gives you +3 to dodge AC. So, it's pretty good.
Because I can fucking do that flutter thing that like chickens do.
Bark! As you're swinging a scimitar and bashing someone with your shield. Let's see. I mean, I'm gonna be rebuilding him later on, so it doesn't really matter that much. Heroism. block.
This is my kind
Good
of
job.
work.
Oh, I got a big shield. Tower shield. That's an 8 tower shield. 8 ace.
Jesus.
Yeah, but again, if you can't shield bash tower shields, which I would argue that,
I know, but just like,
because like I have a
Eight
tower
AC there.
shield, I can bash with it, and that's usually how tower shields are kind of used in one-on-ones. If you weren't able to do a fucking shield wall.
Did it.
I got a constitution belt behind the shield? Okay.
So few minutes, so little time.
Yeah, that's a +8 tower shield that also gives like
What's it?
DR and other shit too. So yeah, when we go back to town, we can go to his mentor. His mentor will be like, "You found my son died getting that sword. We should destroy it because it took a life. It took a life. My son." And I, being evil, be like, "No. Big great sword to give to my rage character, so he doesn't get any of the fucking penalties for being raging." See this angry man behind me who's bald and doesn't really fit the group that well because he doesn't ever talk or say anything. He just screeches in rage and hits things with a sword. He's more important to me than your son. Or you, if I'm being honest. Reinvigorate the land? Excuse me? I can do this. Oh, with Azada powers. Alright. I guess I can do this. Okay. I don't know what that has accomplished.
Cool. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
You did it.
I made a tree.
Man, that thing's fucking ugly.
Yeah, it's like Nurgle Demon.
Man, I didn't know the fucking old gods were in this game. Or the chaos gods. Kappa.
Kappa.
This is my kind of work.
Old gods is WoW, chaos gods is wherever. Get it right.
Get it right, me.
Which fucking aren't like all the old gods is fucking dead in WoW because plot
I
is dumb.
think so. Because
I mean,
like,
they're dead until they're needed for plot reasons.
yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Well, but it's like, you know, say how in the... so just so we're aware, the city's under a charm right now where they see humans as demons and demons as humans.
Alright.
So that's why we'll very quickly find a Baylor who's just kind of chilling here. And everyone just thinks he's owed Ted the town drunk. No crowding here, good neighbors, no crowding. I'm a bow demon holding a pretty flower basket, flash a predator grin. Poor Dar's not himself. He lost his family in Dresden, has been drowning his grief in wine for a few days. He always picks fights when he's drunk. Hey, you know what a stonemason's fists are like. He killed the boy! Make way, neighbor. We'll put him in a cellar to sleep it off. He killed someone, and your response is, just let him fucking sleep it off. Now it turns around, he's the culprit. A huge Baylord who's been a young barbarian is lying covered in blood. I'm so tired of you, neighbor Dar. Go home and stop ruining the fun for the rest of us. Damn it! The flower girl! Not the poor flower girl. Hi, dragon.
That dragon
And
would
a match
get its
dragon.
ass kicked by that Baylor.
Yeah.
What the demon is going on here?
Wow. That's the cringiest fucking line ever.
A tall warrior with dark eyes and dark hair and gray eyes stands between the humans and the roaring Baylor. He looks the fiend right in the eye. Are you forgetting where you are? These lands are protected by the Lady of the Sun. Behave, or I, Marhil Vikrunhold, will throw you out of my town. Baylor laughs in a booming. Laughter is booming. You really think your beloved beauty can do anything to me? If I wanted to, I could break her neck, and yours, and your little worms, and the necks of every puny little human in the district. And then I'll pay a visit to the castle in the clouds and clear out every sunny little follower. I'm sick of this game anyway. I'm leaving. To be fair, he could.
Well, I mean,
Baylor's are really strong.
Not now that you're here.
Not that I'm here. Actually, I don't know if I can take it. Oh, I guess
probably could.
We could have Baylor already, but he didn't kill me. Ran. I think I could kill him just via guaranteed damage.
Yeah.
But I think that'd be my only chance, is just how much guaranteed damage I do every turn. Go about your business now, there's nothing to gawp at. Warrior bends down and picks up several of the flowers from the basket belonging to the bow. He knows you, and expression hardens infinitesimally. Ah, a guest of my lady. I am the chief of the Winter Sun clan. You can take a look around if you wish, but you must visit me in the Clown Hall. It'd be rude of you not to pay a proper visit to the master while you're in his house. You're a bad man, and your dragon's bad too, but she did land very prettily on the tower. Maybe we could build a little tower like that for me and Dresden, so I can practice landing prettily. Fucking Ivu. I want a mini tower so I can land on it. Why should I be the answers over here now? The laws of hospitality. The same laws stop me from tearing you to pieces in this very place. We will have our talk in my hall, honored guest. You wanna fucking go? Bitch. Oh, that's so sad. They cast Dispel on you.
Rude.
Rude.
Oh yeah, what assholes.
What?
That's blood.
It has the exact same fucking icon as the shaman where they can get like a spell slot back, so I just kind of assumed that's what
Yeah.
it was. Because it's the exact same icon.
It's the steel blood thing. Instead of getting like 1 DR, you can sacrifice a spell slot to gain that AC.
Okay, yeah, I didn't. That's what it did.
Yeah, it's whatever.
There's demons about! Okay, bye-bye. A runestone. Examine it.
Oh, did you see that?
The runestone is a fake. It has no power to detect demons. Wah, wah.
See? I'm indispensable.
God, it reminds me of fucking Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Did you ever play the game Sniper? It was kinda like leaving it was like, while you were alive, it was basically only ever in arcades or Xbox Original, I think.
Wait, what was it called?
Gauntlet Dark Legacy.
I don't think so.
It's a 4-player, or up to 4-player, I guess, cooperative dungeon crawl game, essentially. You choose a class, which, I mean, the only difference between the class really is whatever their special is, or whatever their starting stats are. But you can raise the stats throughout the game.
I spy. What do I spy?
This runestone was smashed. And a sword. The Reeking Heart of Arcane. It was supposed to be affected by any magic effect used in Hesper, supposed to use by 1. I mean, I guess if you remember to do that, that's kind of neat. Fun game. Really long game. It has something like 70 levels.
Jeez.
With each level taking like roughly 15 minutes or so to do. And then
What's in wait
every 5 levels there's a boss thing. Which, like, the bosses have like unique mechanics and things you have to do. Each boss in one of the levels will have a relic you can find that will weaken them in some way or another. Not necessary in any way, shape, or form, but it's just there if you are having troubles. Where did that fucking old lady go? And then it has character progression. Like as your character levels up, they'll actually like change and get new armor, new effects and attacks and shit like that, which I think is pretty cool for a game that was released in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Forwards? No, backward.
Would be a game I'd like to do a stream with at some point with everyone, but the only option really, if we're like doing the full group, would be doing like via Parsec or something, because I have to be doing it through an emulator. Alternatively,
Yeah.
If I really tried, I could hook up like an Xbox disc reader into my computer. Because there are ways you can do that, so you can play Xbox original games on the computer.
It's probably just easier just to fucking use an emulator.
Probably is. And technically, it's legal, because I have the Xbox original and disc in my garage. Technically legal.
I mean, it's still technically gray area because,
yeah.
just downloading the ROM or whatever, like, you basically have to rip your own ROM to make it legal, and even then, like, technically, like, just having the emulator is kind of, like, breaking copyright because it's, like, copyrighted software or whatever for it. Just no one really does anything about it.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's not worth the effort.
yeah.
Hello. The mighty Marhavoc sits on a dais covered in pelts. In one enormous hand, he is holding a single flower, and his face wears a grim expression. Hey. Chief, we've brought the traitor. A tall female warrior drags in a stumbling woman with empty eye sockets and all. We have several witnesses who say she was slandering Lady the Sun and her guests, and she even urged her neighbors to spy on them. Hand me the axe. I have been very patient of you, Geshmura. You dare to dishonor the Lady of the Sun, our happiness and protection. You didn't repent. You only nursed your mouths in secret. I see now that taking us is not enough. This time, I will take your hands.
Okay.
Evil watch. He's not lying. Our talismans have been destroyed and can no longer warn us about demons. The smashed pieces are hidden in the walls of our settlement, and replicas that have no magic properties are put in their place. My chief, open your eyes. Can you see what's going on at your own roof? That is a serious accusation, Chief. Permit us to investigate. We'll return shortly. And if this madwoman is lying, your punishment will be doubly justified. You succeeded in luring my guards away, but it won't change anything.
I mean,
I don't care about your guards.
you're right. It won't change anything. I will kill you regardless.
It's good you came. Saves me from chasing after you around all of Wintersun. Here in this hall is a place of power for me and my lady. I will kill you here and then go with my people to Dresden and hand it over to its rightful masters. Warriors of Wintersun, attack. Now, hear me out. The only one I'm even remotely scared of is the dragon. So, what if I just blitz the dragon with Scree.
Turn on Blood Rage.
Yeah.
You don't have it on. There you go.
He already actually has hasted on him, so I could give him displacement. He's already hasted, so.
Yeah, might as well. One fucking turn of Pedro dodge.
Oh.
Oh well.
Kill it! Look at how fast this guy throws his axes. Yeet! Oh, his ace ended. Hit him!
Yeah.
Hit him! Hit him! Hit him, he's dead! Hit him!
God, freaking real-time combat in this game is such a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm running! They're too
Imagine
strong!
What do you think his reaction was when you just ran up and just fucking completely blitzed the hell out of his dragon?
His reaction was, save me! Heal. Heal. Main character still at full health. Heal. Anyway, dragon. You got an amulet of mighty fist. Good job. I guess Marisha, you okay? Yeah, you're fine.
This is my country.
The secret passage. Now it's kind of a. I mean, I guess it's kind of secret. There's like a tapestry there, I guess. But there's also like a rug going underneath the tapestry. Loot, 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 loot. Oh, see, this is like the dragon's fucking room. It had a pool and a little ladder to climb out of said pool with.
Probably like an ice dragon or whatever.
I mean, yeah, but like, it had a pool and a little ladder. I can't
take care of his pets.
I cannot imagine a dragon like using this little fucking ladder to come out.
It's only to comply with like OSHA regulation.
Fantasy OSHA must be a fucking nightmare. What do you mean you have fucking fireball traps every 5 feet of your lair? The wounded Marhevok is shivering as if from fever. He tries to take the human skull from the plinth in front of the Lady of the Sun statue. His weakened grip spasms, and the skull rolls towards you, stopping your feet. The warrior watches with shaken eyes, muttering, "Key," before turning to the statue. "My lady, my love, forgive me. I failed you. I lost. I didn't even keep the key safe after you gave it to me. Come, protect our winter sun. But if you can't, take me instead." Marvok's prayer does not go unanswered. A shadow, unnaturally narrow and trembling, separates from the Lady of the Sun statue and floats above the floor. A delicate hand, or maybe a claw, reaches out and touches the slumped head of the dying warrior with a soft, almost tender gesture. And then you hear an airy, otherworldly voice directly in your mind. Why are you mortals so fond of breaking other people's toys? So you're the rotten, fussing winter sun. You're a despicable beast, and you don't deserve any other name. My kinsmen, my neighbors, or something because of you. Death would be too light a punishment for you, scum. So you're Lady of the Sun? That is what they call me. But you may call me by another name. Sherebeth. What have you done? I merely planted a few ideas in their head. It is elegant in its simplicity. I make all the winter sun see demons as humans, elves, dwarves, and they see real mortals as demons. They live in a topsy-turvy world where the lands of the Worldwound are teeming with brave crusaders, and where Dresden was recently captured by an army of hideous monsters from the abyss. If your firebrand Queen Godfrey were to show up here, the people would take her for one of the scary spot and try to slay her on the spot. The children of Wintersun already have so much blood in their hands. Every wary traveler who happened to discover this mortal oasis in the midst of the scarred lands of the Worldwound, who rushed with brimming hope towards its walls, died at the hands of the clan, and they all firmly believed that they were fighting demons. Fighting demons easier. There's no other place in all the Worldwound like my little Wintersun. I don't allow other demons to kill people in my domain. What about that Baelor? Who killed the people of your domain? They shrug off the demonic guise and pretend to be mortals. Even Lady Nocticula in the Midnight Hour does not offer such exotic amusements. Oh, really? Then listen to the most important thing I want to say to you. Don't destroy my toy village. This place and its amusing people have become quite dear to me. Marhevok, too. He loves me so passionately, so blindly. There are some things you cannot discover in the abyss, no matter how long you look. You probably want to open the barbarian's eyes to the truth, but you can't do that without my help. Even if you do, by some miracle find a way to do it. The children of Wintersun will have to live with the knowledge of what they've done all these years. They will recall every murder crusader and traveler that they plunged their spears into or burned on a ritual pyre. Many of them will not survive the truth that you inflict on them, and those will be cut down by demons. For I am the one protecting them from such fate even now. But I have a better solution. I will change the clan so that from this day forth they will see true mortals and demons alike as humans. I'll make them believe that the Crusaders have won a final, resounding victory, that peace now reigns in the world wound, and that all the demons have been driven back to the abyss. Every last one. Winterton will remain a peaceful oasis in the midst of chaos, neutral territory where neither Crusaders nor demons will cross swords in battle. I will get to keep my wondrous domain, and the Crusaders never perish here again. What do you say to that, Commander?
I wonder if you take the Azada path, if you can be like, fuck yeah. Or Aeon path. Yeah.
I think Eon path would be, fuck this, and he'd like clap his hands, dispelling everything. Because that's what Eon is. I don't have a Zada path option. I remember, like, I'm a Zada right now.
Oh, right, yeah.
Eon is, you're trying to, like, the entire goal is send everything back to their proper realms. And dispelling basically all illusionary magic. So it would probably be he claps his hands and then everything goes back to normal.
Wait, is this thing a demon? 'Cause
This
it
is a
looks kind of like a. Oh, okay.
This is a demon.
It looks.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a fae.
No, it's a demon. It's a demon.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a fae, yeah, but
Yep.
it's a demon.
Yeah, well, once you get a better look at its face, it's like, oh yeah, that thing's kind of fucked up looking.
But sure, place of peace. That feels like a very chaotic thing to do. I feel like that should be a chaotic option, just like, you know, do it. I knew, I guess a long time ago, that you weren't who you seemed to be. But you brought peace to my people and me. And I kept your secret as best I could. I stamped out any suspicions, and people voiced them. Sometimes, I want to live in your light. I don't want to be without you. Give him to me. Sure. Fuck it. Why not? I'm returning to the Ivory Sanctum, the castle in the clouds as they call it. You have a key to my home, but will you find out how to use it? I'll be expecting your visit.
Alright.
The Axis. See, I could make him a fucking throwing axe character. It'd be very funny to do. Like, these are actually, like, fairly good throwing axes. It's just, you know, you need, like...
A bunch of them.
You need, well, I mean, not a bunch of them. They're infinite ammo. So, the two of them are all you need.
That's kind of dumb, but okay.
So, but, you know, you need dex to hit, and then strength to do damage, and then, they would lose their guaranteed damage from fucking... They lose their guaranteed damage, and that's too much of a loss. And for some reason, like, it spawns Darren up here and I leave. Come on, Darren, we're leaving. Let's see. Over here now. I just love how many fucking buffs my character has active. It's so many. I am Alchemist Man. Hitting things with big ass sword. Ow. Ow. Bonk.
Fucking just like tree.
Tree. These are quick ones. Those are the things that they're talking about. Like, quick ones eat people. Are you sure you won't let them into your territory? I was like, yeah. Hit him. Oh, Lan's dead. How did you die, Lan? I think it's too late to cast regular Breath of Life, right? Oh, maybe not. He's alive! have to keep a better eye out for when people fucking die, so I can fix it.
Pretty good, aren't I?
I'm really hoping that your mercenary companions don't leave just because it'd
It'd be
really
so
stupid.
funny. It'd be so fucking funny. I'm
I
like,
know.
well, I
It would be
mean, we know he's destroying the world and all, but he paid us a lot of money. Like, a lot of money. Yeah. It's just, it's the funny thing where it's like, there isn't much difference I would do for how Land's built. I wouldn't do much anything different with him. I wouldn't really do anything different with Darren. And I wouldn't really do anything different with Woljif. Like, the three of them are basically where I'd want them to be.
Mhm.
Like, I guess technically I could make a new hire, and he could just be fucking Axe Boy.
Or you can make like a good actual spellcaster. But
No.
unless you're in turn-based mode, I guess, like it's like Sniper said, probably wouldn't be.
Yeah, like it's just
Best.
not worth it.
Why are you getting too cramped and shelly axe for me and my gang? So I have some like thugs and robbers who've come here to like say, hey, what if I let you join? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm just gonna knight fucking everyone who comes to here. And this fucking guy who's from Elysium is like, why are you knighting people who fucking murder other people? I'm like, well, not your fucking call, is it, bitch?
Cause I want to.
'Cause I want to. It's like, bah, bah. I'm like, hey, my guy, I gotta become chaotic good, so I'm gonna take all the chaotic options. And he looks at me and he's like, what?
What does that even mean?
What does that mean? And you'll figure it out later.
I mean, like, he would know what being chaotic good would mean. Cause, like, alignment is just straight up a thing in this universe.
Okay, so we have a stone of ghostly pathways. We can build it into either a circlet, a ring, or a sigh. We're not doing sigh. That isn't happening. Although, the sigh is worth twice as much for some reason.
I mean, if you're gonna sell it, then yeah. Go
But like,
side,
but
I
that's the thing.
guess.
Like, what if it's good? I have no idea what they become because it doesn't fucking tell me. Like the ring of ghostly pathways, or the circlet of ghostly pathways, or the sigh of ghostly pathways. Like I don't know what it does basically.
Do you not remember this one from
I didn't do them all because I didn't have the time. Because basically, as Lich, I just spend like 90 in-game days just doing the fucking Necropolis shit, and that one takes the place of doing these instead. So I didn't do any of these. What do you guys think? Just, I mean, yeah, what do you guys think?
I mean, either the ring or the money.
Yeah,
Fuck the circlet.
yeah.
What are the odds that it's good? Like, I don't think high.
Yeah.
Of 9 lives, cats. We have cats, and then demons who are disguising themselves as cats. We ask the cult of Basset to help us. Alright, my people want me to come visit them there. Decrees, I have 3 to do. I rank ups, rank these things up because they're free. Take 1 fucking day. And give me a lot of shit! I think it would be funny to get a mercenary though, and who's just a fucking throwing axe guy. Cause I could. Does two-weapon fighting counts for that, right? Cause you can do wield throwing axes, can't you? Pretty sure you can.
If you're so afraid of going near the enemy, I can teach you how to shoot from a bow. True, it's pretty tough to aim when you're running away from the battlefield.
Whenever you decide to finally kick the bucket, give me fair warning is all I ask.
And then I need to respec Sniper's character into a great sword guy so he can get his Rageborn thing.
Yeah.
The commander! The capital needs a decisive action. There's been a major scandal. The nation of Andoran, our diplomatic partner, has sent its army up the crusade. However, this apparently gesture nothing more than political provocation. The Andorans noticed that the emerging rapprochement between Mendev and Cheliax had been jeopardized. They wish to wind the divide between Neocean and Nagorian, and so they have deliberately sent their army to our territory without our approval. Ah! If Mendev accepts itself, it'll cool our relations with Isger and the suzerain. Cheliax, the royal council common, that is to say, expects you to reject Andoran aid. Direct them toward Her Majesty's court. They're welcome to negotiate with the capital. Oh my god. Politics. Add money, and then my soldiers, my infantry gain 3% bonus max HP. That's really not that good. Or my cavalry get better for +3 AC, which that's not bad. Too bad I don't use any cavalry right now. My archers gain so on the one hand, that's kind of cool. On the other hand, nothing survives one attack from my archers. All mercenary units gain attacked by fame, which is at my Hell Knights. +1 bonus AC and all saving throws. Or morale increase. I think the best option is we take the upgrading the horse one, give them +3 bonus AC, which will allow me to take just the highest damage cavalry option. And then the Commander, if you do this, the Royal Council will not forgive you. I look her in the eyes. Is that a threat? I look her in the eyes of, nothing you have can stop me. Because in Chapter 5, I declare independence. Actually, wait, I would love if, as a swarm, I still have to declare independence. I would love if that happened. And she goes, if you do this, the council will have to start hurting you because you're not helping them. I look her in the eyes and I go, the decision is final. There will be consequences! Commander, we've defeated the host. We did? Who?
Who are you? Do you work for me?
No, this guy works for me. He's part of my military council. But he's like, we defeated Kormaz's host, who is like a well-renowned strategist for the demons. I'm like, who? Imagine you do that, Nick. Like, you're on the military council. You go to the commander of the crusade. One who has been like, who has won every battle with like
Minimal losses.
Well, either 0 losses or like a guy. Every single battle. And he like, Commander, we managed to defeat the renowned general the demons had. And he looks at you and go, Who? When was that? Did I fought him? Yeah, you fought him. You killed everything. Eh? So now I can choose a new person. Paladins who have low AC damage but healing, which I'm not going to take. Low AC, low damage, and healing. Cuirassiers who are absurdly tanky, with no damage. Hedge Knights that do middling damage of middling AC. Or Light Cavalry that do also middling damage and middling HP. I guess Hedge Knights? They're better in every way than the Light Cavalry. I think I just get more Light Cavalry, I think?
I mean, that's not fucking worth it though. It's better just to have the stats.
Yeah, that's what I think I think the only difference is I get more Light Cavalry than Hedge Knights. But Hedge Knights have better stats, like, across the board for everything.
It's like they can move one more tile on the board. Wow.
Okay, so now all my cavalry are now Hedge Knights, which I can add them to my big army, and I just have more things to hit things really hard with, basically. Checking the connections, they're getting mad at me because, like, I have done none of the things that makes them like me. 30 Mongol sharpshooters, yeah. 30 Mongol fighters, yeah. I mean, I have to have one of them, then fine. Ooh, okay, give me the dagger. All units gain a +2 to attack and damage and a -2 to AC. Honestly, plus 10% damage and attack, that's really good. Senior comrades. Add leadership experience and increase morale. Morale is at max, doesn't really matter. I can take a crown thing, though, which I don't think I have a crown thing going right now. Yeah, so a crown thing, just go. And then do I have a heart one I can do real quick? No. Okay, that's not. I have to go see the Crusaders at my free Crusaders in my little camp at some point, which will be right after this. And yeah. Okay, so let's go to town. Let's sell all of our shit. That should give us enough money to recruit a new character who I'll make a throwing axe guy because it's funny. And as much as I'd like to have just like 5 fucking fighters who just hit things of guaranteed damage, the game unfortunately is very against you having 5 melee characters, as pathing is not on your side.
No, it is not.
No, it is not. And I'm already kind of pushing the limit having fucking my dragon and bismuth also here. If I could upgrade the dragon to be, like, a ranged character instead, where it just, like, shoots out little fire breaths, I would do that. But oh, wait.
Or not.
Dragon Chan. Why the fuck are you level 15? I'm 11.
Does it get, like, level bonuses? So it's actually viable?
Well, so its level is based off like my mythic path. I know it gets bigger. It's a possibility that it will air quote prestige, I think. Like when it hits like technically level 20 Havoc Dragon, it'll go to like a level of something else and then like be reset. Because I know it becomes bigger if you pursue Azada path. So I don't think I'll hit that point. Holy shit, it is like... What is this weather right now? What the fuck? You have anything I care about? I guess the question is, do you have, like, a funny weapon I could make Sniper do? A Shock Mithril Foe card. Would it really be funny though? A sling staff. That'd be funny to have someone just specialize in a sling staff. That'd be funny. Alright, what's our arms? Yeah. Alright, the lads desire to pretty take care of Squares and take care of you. Please take this. Here's a magic ring. Alright. Oh, 5,000. That's okay, thanks. He's like, the lads and us all decided to chip in and give you a nice present for being so good to us. They're like, oh, what is it? 5,000. He goes, oh. Thanks.
Oh, that's not very much. And it's like, this is like a fucking year's salary of everyone in the village combined.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, but like, throwing axe would be hilarious because it, I'm pretty sure I could make him do an absolute fuck ton of attacks. Because these are also light, so yeah, they won't have the penalties for, like, being dual-wielded. Yeah, I think would be really funny. Great axe, sell, heavy crossbow, thundering burst. Well, neat, but no. I kind of dislike how many weapons they have where it's like, oh, if you get a critical hit with this and confirm it, then it does its cool thing. And it's like, it's a weapon with a 20 crit thing, and it's like, cool. Speed, composite, long, I'll keep that, because it's... Armor! Keep the... Sell the buckler, because I was going to say keep it and give it to Camille, like, wait a minute, I never bring Camille anywhere. Sell the tower shield, because while this is an amazing tower shield, tower shield does not fit with what I'm doing on any of my characters. Padded armor, refined maneuver, plus 3 padded armor, swear, plus 5 combos, blah, blah, blah. Armor Trinity, gets wear DR3. For light armor, that's a really good light armor. Too bad no one of my groups would do light armor. White Dragon armor, super fucking cool, but wait, hold on, no. I hold on to this if I lose my party. Wait, this breastplate can be worn by druids. Oh, it can be worn by druids. Okay, not only. Because what this does is, if I have this armor equipped, it does 2d6 ice damage to everyone around me every turn.
Oh, wow.
I hold on to that if I do lose all of my mercenaries. Because that'd be super fucking good. Because it's just more guaranteed damage. Herbal Ring. A +4 morale bonus on saving throws against disease, nausea, and sickened. No. I got boots. Boots are free reign, free movement spell. Good, but doesn't help me. +1 on athletic skills and +5 on mobility check. That's also good. If I wisdom, don't need. Helm of Camaraderie is good. I should probably get to Sniper's character. +4 initiative, bad. Fire helmet, bad. Apothecary,
what does the initiative do in real-time combat?
Initiative still, like, the initiative is still going, so people still don't, like, start their swings until it's their turn to go. But it's a lot less relevant because if they have multi-attack, they'll just be swinging. If they have multi-attack, whenever they start swinging, they'll just basically be swinging throughout the entire round. So it's a lot less relevant. Half of the pair. I never found, like, the other half of this thing. Against... I mean, I guess I could give that to Sniper's character because he'd be raging. Okay, anyway. Do you have, like, a cool sword I could give Sniper? Icy, Burst, Keen, Cold Iron, Bastard Sword. I could give him a shield of that. I could make another Shield Bash boy.
But two-handed.
But two-handed.
You need a giant weapon. Can't do fucking shield bash.
Let's see. Because I want cool weapons. not just like a +1 or a +2. Granted, the one I'm gonna give you is, you know,
I mean, sort by price then. That's usually the easiest way to find cool shit.
true. Price in descending. Black Dragon's Fang. Whenever you land a hit on an enemy, it deals additional 2d6 corrosive damage to all enemies within range. Tongi. Or the word +3 sound burst lands a hit or becomes shaken. Shaken's CC. And DC 23 Fortitude save still isn't that easy to pass.
I mean, for enemies that it matters on, it's easy to pass.
True. Holy Speedboat, Eviscerating Doom. Doom.
Who the fuck is naming all these swords and who knows their names? Like, do the people just like write on the hilt? Like,
Well, that's what I do. If I made like some ultra valuable weapon that does crazy shit, like a sword that if you hold it, your pet gets stronger somehow, I'd fucking write a name on it.
magic.
Magic.
You gotta explain shit.
I can give him a scythe. Whenever he lands a hit, it does the damage to all his enemies. The unfortunate thing is that when that comes up, is also extremely rare. The Double Jeopardy Great Club. Yeah, pretty bad actually. Rabid Underdog, you auto confirm critical hits against large and bigger creatures. That's funny, but also not super relevant. Technically, that'd actually be super good for late game because that means when you have the monsters you go hit a nat 20, the only times you hit them will be critical hits. So technically, in that situation, it'd actually be pretty fucking good. Like, see, there's this thing, like, whenever this +2 thing lands it on creatures under any hex effect, it deals additional weapon damage. Well, I sure hope you're a hex build guy. Bardish.
I mean, if you were though, it's like
Okay, yeah, that's nothing.
when you have weapons and stuff that like wouldn't work under certain builds.
I sell all of them. The vast majority of the weapons I use are ones anyone can use. The only one that isn't is like Sniper's Sword.
Didn't you say you have the one where it's like, oh, it gives your pet shit?
No, I'm just looking at it in the store.
Oh, okay.
Sniper, you have a cloak where if someone's injured, you hit even harder now.
Okay.
Sounds right for a Rager. Look at that! Look at your fucking wolf cloak thing. Give you a ring of protection. Give you a hat.
Wow.
The man. Exotic weapons fighter. Is there a funny weapon we could give Sniper? In any order. Falcata. What's Heartseeker do? Ignores mischance for concealment. That's neat. Torag's Wrath. Whenever you confirm a critical hit, you do an additional 46 holy damage. Neat. This +3 sling staff is imbued with nature's agony. Whenever the wielder enters combat, the weapon shrieks and creaks.
Oh, that's disturbing.
You know, to be fair, that's actually really good. Like, that'd be really good for clearing things. So it's basically every enemy in the fight has to pass a DC 23 check or take 3d6 damage a round for 1d4 rounds. Like, it's actually not that bad. The mighty blow of good. This weapon is a +2 evil outsider bane foe card. What a title. We know the weapon is a good alignment.
I mean, that's just demon.
I mean, I know, but Thudding burst, dueling sword, keen blade, comma. We could give him fucking nunchucks. But none of these are special. Oh well. Oh well. Sniper just say he's a greatsword guy.
What's in wait for me tomorrow?
With his Furyborn thing, which to be fair is actually like super fucking good because he gets rid of all the penalties for raging, except the exhaustion bit. I wonder if there's an item later on I can get, like a hat or something that gets rid of the exhaustion part of it. I'm sure there is.
This way.
And then we'll respec Sniper into Greatsword, and then hire a throwing axe guy because it's funny. Hi, healer. My command is I need good training. I need to retrain Angry Rage guy, which basically we have to rebuild him. So we re-keep Angry Rage Face. Yep. Make him a Blood Rager of the Steel Blood. Blood. Cool man. A male, not a female. Of the... was it noble? Yeah, noble. Of the Leto... You're a very good leader now, Sniper. I retrained your upbringing somehow. How much dex you say I need for this, or do I not need a dex really?
Are you doing Steel Blood, or did you reset it all? Or
I mean, I can change something else if you want, but
I mean, that doesn't matter. It's Steel Blood or just Primalist. If it's you want to use medium or heavy armor, basically.
What's
But later on,
Primalist do?
Primalist is better because you can do it and you get damage reduction instead of the shitty spell slot for AC. Primalist, you can trade some of your bloodline things later because the couple ones that are shitty, you can trade out for like the barbarian rage powers.
I can...
Which you can get like immune to a whole bunch of shit.
Oh, there's a level 17. No longer become fatigued. There you go.
Yeah,
Um,
fucking 17.
I can still like just give you armor training though, can I? Like you can still wear heavy armor, can you?
No,
No?
because you'll have armor arcane reduction.
Lame.
Yeah, Steel Blood gets the special modifier for it for heavy.
I think if we're going two-hander, I want you to be able to have the heavy armor though. Just so you have like not terrible AC.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Int low, wisdom low. You need some charisma though, right?
Yep.
What'd you say? 15's like.
Well, you need 12
You
and
need
then a headband, so
12 and a
14
headband.
total. If you have a 2 charisma
I don't
headband, then
think I have. Actually, we haven't found a charisma headband yet. So I'll just give you 14 and
yeah, then you can cast all the spells and you'll find.
deal with the slightly lower stats. It's not a huge issue. I'm making a fighter who's gonna be athletics mobility, so he can be knowledge, lore, and perception. Feet, weapon focused. Greatsword. Feet. Armor focus, heavy armor. Bloodline, arcane. I do enjoy how like they have so many of the bloodlines here you can choose. I do enjoy that. That's nice.
Well, I mean, fucking half of them are the same thing. It's just Draconic and Elemental are like
True.
90% of them.
And you're atheist, right?
Most of the cool ones are
Chaotic evil.
not there.
And made you chunky.
Being fucking atheist in like a D&D style world would be.
It'd be funny.
Although I don't know if it's so much.
Chunky.
I don't know if they count it so much as you literally don't believe in the gods, or more you just don't worship them. At all.
I think it just depends on the person, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think part of it is just like one of the ways is like you don't think
I didn't.
Spell's not working like that.
spell not work like that. You were just sniper, dude, weren't you? Or like a new sniper
I
dude.
don't remember.
Sniper dude.
Doesn't fucking matter.
I am superior!
Thank you, sniper. As I hire him, he just fucking screeches, "I'm superior." cat cam. With the kitty cat. I need to get like a better position for the cam so I can see her more able, like, but I need to get like an actual thing I can lay it on that isn't my monitor. Dodge. Higher strength. You just hit thing really hard. That's all you do. We wanted shield, because obviously. And then enlarge person. Part of me always like wants to just go see what they're like, you know, like have a respec from like a level 20 character into each of like the things, and just didn't I already give you dodge?
No.
It didn't. It ate the level 3 feat, I guess.
Oh. Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, because I think technically I don't have dex for it. I think technically, but the game doesn't realize that. Very good game. Very good.
Weird.
Woo. Well, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Fire attack. Buggy game is buggy. Yeah, it just ate the level 3 feat where I gave you dodge. That's unfortunate. Improved initiative doesn't super matter. Disruptive is fine. What are you doing, Sniper? Because I doubt you're just sitting there watching this.
I'm looking up Pathfinder 2 stuff.
That's a good idea.
I should do that more.
Yeah. So what? Do I just give your guy just like Iron Will and shit just so he passes checks? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you 1 point in dex. I want to see that fixes the fucking feat. I doubt it. Yep, no. There's no way you have dodge though, but not now. Actually, you have high enough where you actually meet the requirements for it, and hopefully won't be eaten. Would be nice. True Strike, which will never be cast. Okay, now you got dodge. 8 feet for that, which is stupid. Haste. Actually, you don't need haste. I already have a haste spot. You don't need that. Although, what else would I give you? Heroism. Greater magic weapon. Yeah, sure. Improve critical on the greatsword. Because I think greatsword's a 19 crit thing.
Yeah.
Haste. I kind of wish the animal aspect thing was better. Like, it's really cool, but it's, like, very underwhelming. Limitless Rage. Destructive Shockwave. Enduring spell. I don't think there's another one here that I really care about giving you. Extra mythic ability. Greater enduring spell. There we are. And then Dr. Healer. I need a brave, experienced fighter. I need Axe Boy. Who's a good picture for Axe Boy? Yep, there's our Axe Boy with his rapier inside.
Fucking Van Helsing.
Well, Axe Boy. Make him a fighter. Just obviously. Mutation Warrior, because, again, obviously. Do... what does Orc Ferocity do? No, that doesn't matter. Limiting... No, that doesn't matter. Do orcs get a bonus, like, crit thing they can do? I don't
No.
think so. I don't think there's any, like, racial bonuses for, like, crit, specifically. Like race-exclusive feats. There's no fucking chance throwing axe is, like, on here. Right? There's no fucking chance that I can get, like, the +1 of throwing axes. Oh, there it is! Acrobat! Throwing axe! Haha! No, I need, like, max dexterity. I'm gonna be yeeting these things. Con 10, that's fine. Int 7, Wisdom 7, Charisma 7. Yeet! There we are. Axe Boy! Because I don't think he needs anything else for what he's doing. Like, he'll be out of range of, like, most of the things that will be casting, fucking saves on him. Athletics, ability, and, persuasion, sure. There you go. Weapon focus. The throwing axe. Throwing axe, there we are. Then I need to give him 200 fighting. And then give him, like, improved 200 fighting. Point blank shot with +1 attack at third range. That's fine. This guy worships. Where's the drunk one? I want him to worship the drunk god. Where is he? Yeah, there you are. He worships the drunk god. Chaotic neutral. Oh fuck. Right. Chaotic neutral's fine. It doesn't matter because I'm losing them all later anyway. Obviously he's gonna be chunky. Where's like the most? There we are. There we are. No, this is him. This is him.
We do it my way. Beautiful. So it comes to this. Entertainment.
That's a good Axeman voice. Axeman. There you are. Hit the wrong key. There you are.
Not that I care.
This is such a stupid fucking build. Only doing because I was given 2 fucking really good throwing axes that are meant to synergize together. It's only 1 additional time. That's not... 1 additional time at highest bonus. That's okay. It's not super good, though. But I want to make sure I have... Okay, so I just need to do 2. Okay, can't do that. Specifically, what's it? Just damage melee doesn't help us. Dual. Double slice. Sure, why not? More damage. All his feats would be like exclusive to make him throw really fucking fast and accurately.
Machine gun.
Machine gun axe! Yeah! Basically. I'm pretty sure throwing axes are a crit thing too, aren't they? Like a 19, I think? Throwing splash weapons. A throwing axe, it's a splash weapon somehow. Yeet. I think Deadly Aim isn't worth it just because, like, for what this is, like, I technically do more damage if I'm not using that because of what his axes are. Because his axes have, every time you land a hit with them, they do more damage, like, for every subsequent hit, and that just stacks higher and higher. So, technically, I think I'd be doing less damage if I take the minus one, the minus to hit. D. E. E. Although yeeting. And he's a fighter, so I can make him very good. Is throwing axe an axe selection? No. Is throwing a selection? Throwing weapons, there you are. Throwing axe. Throwing axe, throwing axe, throwing axe. Improved to open fighting. There we are. When I use a foot, I can make multiple range attacks. I can say bonus total damage before applying opponent's damage reduction. That's super good. He doesn't use a bow, so that doesn't matter. You get up into melee range of, like, the guy in the back throwing axes at you repeatedly, and as you finally get up into range to hit him, he fucking bites you and rips out your jugular. Wait a minute! This went differently in my mind. Focus on the throwing axe. Not throwing axe, throwing axe, throwing axe. Improve critical. Snapshot, like, Snapshot, wow fucking cool, like, is never gonna come up. Like, there will never be a time where there's an enemy who gets into fucking attack of opportunity range for a ranged weapon character. Effortless dual wielding. Well, or sorry, light, that doesn't matter. I mean, CMD doesn't matter, because I don't think any enemies in the game really use CMD. Like, I think there's maybe 1 or 2 who do CMD in the entirety of the game. Prior seconds don't matter, because he's gonna be back there by himself, basically. Reflex saving, it's between better will saves, or I think it's better initiative, honestly. Just let them fucking throw axes sooner.
Especially since the problem will saves are always like, oh well, you have to make an 80 roll to where it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm going off of right now. It's like I don't think it really matters. Throwing axe. Alright, Lan, I'm sorry to say, you've been benched, my boy. Like, what do you mean I've been benched? I got throwing axe guy.
by spent money on someone better than you.
But I have this entire, like, deep lore and story arc of how I become a pirate. Yeah, but throwing axe guy.
You can still become a pirate, just, on your own time.
I wish what you have a lot more of now.
Yep. As long as you stay in my base. I want to be very clear, you are not allowed to leave your roomland.
You can go around the city and pretend to be patrolling. What?
Hang out with all the other people. That I
Okay,
find.
alright.
You stay
Alright,
away from Camellia.
Real quick. So,
I get weird vibes from that lady.
I think throwing axes are like a 19 crit. I think, I could be wrong. So he's gonna crit on, if I'm right, he crits on 17s. Every time he crits, he'll hit everything around them as he's just yeeting axes.
Oh my.
Oh god, this is such a stupid build, but it's so fun.
Like, why are they infinite? Like,
I mean, the reason is it would not be fun to have to juggle them otherwise.
yeah.
No, they're net 20s. That's sad. Oh, every time he crits though, he does fucking it AoEs. Whenever this possibility lands a hit, all its further attacks down round do 1 additional force damage. I want that to be the primary one. And then this one, whenever he lands against a new enemy, it has to pass a fortitude check or be paralyzed. That is fucking evil. He's just gonna be in the back. So Nick, look, he does 7 attacks a turn. Yeah. I'm gonna have someone haste him, which I think that does offhand too. I could be wrong. I don't deal with haste ever really outside like of looking at what it actually does. He's gonna be doing like 9 attacks a turn, just yeeting these things out. And then, like, they'll have, like, their partner who's like, where are they coming from? Okay, Druid Fighting Mythic. Yep. Distracting shots, which is every time he lands a hit with one of his ranged weapons, they get a penalty to their AC for like the rest of our boys who are hitting with swords. Oh, it's just such a stupid build. I gotta admit, like, this build would suck fucking ass until you got these axes, but once you get these axes, this is a really stupid fucking build.
Do you need? Is it specifically those axes? Are those like the ones that are infinite, or are they just good?
They're just good, and they.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's super good. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, because this gives me -2 to all attacks. This gives me a +2 to all attacks. Both of them are good, and they just stack together. So technically, the smarter decision taking Rapid Shot first, because you don't know if you're going to be taking axes the entire time. But I'm not going to be changing the axes, so like it doesn't matter which one I take. I guess Rapid Shot, just so like I can more easily justify not having. God, he is a chunky man. Okay, I need I need a dex thing for him. Lan, I want your belt.
I am once again requesting that you go fight the Swarm Lord and become the Swarm.
God damn it! Doesn't have the dex belt. I need to go buy a belt, and then you are now Great Swordman, which means I can sell the glaive. My current boots on against mood pairing conditions. Nah. I give myself a +10 on... Actually, doesn't matter. I'll give that to Axe Guy. because the point of him is being our athletics and mobility check bot. And then I'll give Sniper's character permanent freedom of movement, so he can't be slowed. To go with his angry face. Look at that, Sniper! You're an actual knight.
Hooray.
Hooray. We gotta give you your hat. There you go. I mean, you look like an actual knight now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was under Blood Rage effect, they gained Fast Healing 5. Well,
Okay.
I mean, sure, that's really
Yeah.
good for him.
Not gonna say no to that.
Just permanent +5 fast healing in combat, sure, why not? God, I think the most hilarious part about him though, Nick, is like, you know, he's the range character. He still has 120 health though. You fool! You come to me in the range. Okay, I need to buy a belt of dexterity for him. Because his entire kit is just built around hitting things often with the axes, because they just have a lot of base damage built in. They're light weapons, so like his penalties for attacking are very low. Like, you know, 21, 21, 16, 11, 21, 16, 11. He gets a bonus attack if he's doing all these because of a feat he has. It just doesn't show here because it's not technically on right now. It's a lot of attacks. I could technically give him heavy armor, even though it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Since the only point of him really is swinging. And while technically that hurts his mobility and athletics, it's still at 23 and 21, so it's still really good checks. Alright, so we come back to the merchant over here. I mean, sorry, over here. We buy a belt of dexterity from probably Garm, because I assume I've sold you one at some point or another. And no. Alright. I don't have anything. I don't think anything I care about though is the thing. Because I highly doubt I'm gonna find a. I highly doubt I'll find like a headband of you throw axes better. I don't think that's only bows +1 while he's using point blank shot, which he does have. So that isn't, because that's a lot of money for just +1 though. That's a bit more I can stomach. Here you go. A ring of throwing even fucking harder. I don't like the Bard class. In D&D or Pathfinder, I don't like the class. Like, it's fun. The roleplay aspect of it is insane. The amount of roleplay you can do with it. But outside of that, I don't like it.
And what?
Bard.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just in both systems.
Okay.
Like,
I thought you were talking about the game for a second. I was like, wait. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, Bard. Well, Bard is much. It's like is good. Just if you're not into that playstyle, then.
Ring out to bear +5 competency on precision checks against our companions, a +1 Morabos on all skill checks. That's fairly okay. Doesn't matter. Gloves of the Ambassador. +5 on... Da-ba-da-ba. Up. Ooh, a +2 to Charisma bonus for gloves. That's actually pretty good. I was aware of it. I could give that to Sniper. He doesn't have gloves. The way it passes Zamora, the Mess Force was able to be partially skinned. Give him this cloak. The thick pelt grants immunity to fire. I wouldn't... So, out of the things that I would imagine would grant me immunity to fire, a pelt is not one of them. Huh. That's a +2 to his throwing axes. Okay, so you get the cloak of every time you hit something, they have to pass a fortitude check or take constitution damage. Which, I mean, you know, he just has to land a hit and they have to do a DC 29 check or take 2 constitution damage every round. Lots of dueling. I don't think I have anything else for him because I don't have a fucking belt of dexterity. Technically, I could take it off Nick and give it to him since Nick's is only for fucking leveling up purposes. Which I think he's already past needing. No, I don't have that. I gave it to Sniper who has it. I'll give you the Belt of Constitution. Get that. Actually, yeah, Belt of Strength. You exist for hitting things hard, not for living. If you crit, you make it so they can't attack. Did I have gloves I want to give you? I guess not. Dexterity. Okay, I think we're good. At least as good as I can make it right now, what I have. And I'm back to being poor again! It repeats. But we no longer need Lan. Bye, Lan. We have Axeman. Who throws axes really hard. It has a very high to hit now. He has an extremely high to hit now. Yeah, just keep that in mind, players. Your first run through, probably put the game on easy difficulty. Take the commands you want so you can get the stories. Second run through, if you do that, do a harder difficulty, do only fucking mercenaries. Do it at the beginning of the game so it's free. Fireball. Hi. Welcome, Fly. Goodbye, Fly. Okay, I think I can have my army come back to base and deal with the oncoming army. Because there's nothing else down here. Yeah, I can have them come back and they can get their new cavalry and archers, which are sitting here at home. How much resources do I have? Not a lot. I do have a lot of boys to add, though. Okay. Now we take our boys to the dance troupe. And we're gonna go see what shit they want to talk to us about. Am I chaotic good yet? Since my, dragon wants me to be chaotic good, am I there yet? I don't think so. But first, we have to find out how the war between the gnomes is going. The swirling noise and clatter dies down as you approach. Aranka waves you. Brian, I'm so glad you're here. Forgive the chaos. Started when we tried to decide what the new song for your court should be about. I've already composed a melody, but it looks like we can't agree on lyrics. Care to lend us a hand? Why is he on the ground dying? If this is an argument about lyrics? The assembly quickly builds back up to a storm of noise. The indecipherable din of voices is occasionally drowned out by shouts of Battle March, the Zebra Song, and remember to put the roses are red rhyme into it. Okay, what's this about? Hush, everyone. This is the part where I, and I alone, you understand, tell the commander how far from reaching common ground we are, dear friends. We were choosing the theme for the future song. I actually suggest we make this decision together, and did not expect it would lead to such chaos. After much arguing, we narrowed the choice down to 3 options, then got stuck. The first one's a battle march, which speaks for itself. The second one's a song about life and nature's renewal. The third one is a song about heroism, both personal and that shared among brothers in arms. We've never come to an agreement, and I've already broken my least favorite lutes over their stubborn heads. How many lutes did you bring that you had ones that you could break over heads? Such disputes are not uncommon among mortals who seek a balance between self-expression and the common good. It's also written in inquiring minds of the need to find their opinions, but a wise mentor should offer his guidance in navigating the balance. So, all generals gain Heroic Ballad, which they can cast that to do better bonus the flanking. Okay. Or cast the spell which heals. Oh no, that's really good. It does healing and damage and scales off arcane, which is what my wizards are really good at. We're in accord, aren't we, my free crusaders? I am glad we worked it out. I really want the song to be good and bridge the gap between free crusaders and the crusaders of Dresden. Alright. Thanks.
Okay.
I mean, I have a nuke spell basically now.
Nice.
It's not perfect nuke, but it's getting there. Do I need to do... Technically, I need to go to fucking Elysium now, though, don't I? So, I think it's been way too long. I tried to chase up to failed. Surely you don't mean that we teleported Brian, the champion of the gods, the Crusaders' Knight Commander, and our friend, to a random point in space with no way of even knowing exactly where? That's exactly what you did. Brian, you're back! What was it like? Was it beautiful? You made a mistake. Instead of sending me to Elysium, you brought me to Aureliu Vorlich's laboratory. We must have made a mistake. There's no reason we can't do it again. We're not doing it.
I'm not letting you.
Okay. Rapid shot on, deadly aim on, point blank on. Yes. Cool. Point blank on just means like they'll move into range to get the benefits from point blank. Which honestly, I don't see the reason why not to, since the vast majority of the time, if the melee guys are getting back to my back line, my front line's dead. It doesn't really matter how far away they are. Okay, the Mountain Scar we can go to. We should go there from Green Gates. Yeah, let's do that real quick. God damn it! I just fucking left and you want me to come back. Do the mythic path, Brian. Oh, it's just so much easier. I just, like, told my undead to do things. That's all I had to do. Oh, yeah, right. Treant guy. I, forgot about him. Made him a knight. Hi, Matris. I need to talk to you, apparently. The amount of intoxicating drinks you imbibe is equal to the amount of water a 100-year-old oak would need in a week, my good lady. What? Amount of water in what increments? We talking like ounces? Gallons? Drops?
Liters going metric here?
We go metric here? If only your mind weren't so foggy, you'd realize by now that I am right. What you said there was beneath your dignity, good Scaranthal, just so you know. My god condemns excessive drinking. For the followers of Cadence and deadly sin, much like murdered other religions, it's just that I know how to have fun. That's exactly what my thoughts are, brilliant and clear as ever, unlike those of a certain 100-year-old oak.
Wait, Caden condemns excessive drinking?
I believe it's not that I believe it's taking kind of a joke of like there isn't an excessive drinking.
Oh, okay.
You know? Me, I
Fucking, I love your dragon.
I
Oh
love
my gosh.
I want in. I'm gonna, what's it called? State my case. I know that candy's so much better than Sinky alcohol, and I'll prove it too. Lushbringer and you, worthy dragonling, we weren't debating alcohol itself, but rather the idea it brings forth. Our good sister Ola Devar tried to uproot life on the ridge with her experiments. That is false, my good Scaranthal, patently false. You believe that only forests and groves may be called life, but my project will encompass a whole host of living creatures, including a rare species of crustacean. Eh? You see, Brian, being immersed in the creative ambience of the court has inspired me to make something of my own. I'm currently working on a uniquely alchemical prismatic spring. The problem is, Scaranthal is trying to plant his trees in the same spot, and they don't exactly get along with my, spring. What's a prismatic spring? It's a hot spring in which unique alchemical processes are constantly taking places. These processes imbue the water and salts that accumulate in the spring with all the colors of the rainbow. These springs occur in nature, but as far as I know, no one's ever attempted to recreate one before. I'm also planning to make some improvements to my spring, with all of its health benefits in addition to looking wonderful. Okay. We saved some seeds from the ancient groves of Sarkoris and brought them here. Our country needs to have another name. A rough translation would be Green Bastion of the Northland. These seeds remember our past and a new beginning. I mean, I don't care about healing spring. I already have like a healing ocean thing right over there. Give me more treants. And it's like, if you're really angry about wanting a spring, build it somewhere fucking else. I don't think he can plant his trees somewhere else because they will die. You can make a spring wherever you goddamn want. Bandits. The liaison I have from Elysium, who's like an actual angel, is be so fucking mad at me as I keep accepting all these people into my group who kill fucking mortals for no reason. Talking to artists and the sculptors?
That just means you won't have any excuse when you end up murdering everyone.
I know. Where are the sculptors? Rockleaver, Maestro. I assume Maestro? Yeah, artist and sculptor. There they are. That is not a horse, good sir. That's a pony. I do love its fucking little head plate, though. So what's going on here? Would you kindly dismount, my esteemed colleague? Maestro of Aventurine speaks politely and softly, but a stiff expression indicates that it's costing him a great deal of effort. I'm a cavalry sculptor. My mount is an essential part of my art. You wouldn't think of asking an ordinary artist to put away their someone discussing art now, would you? They're having an art discussion, and theoretically, he's supposed to just be on his fucking pony while talking. That essential part of your art has already tried to chew up my sketch folder twice. So, as regards to the gist of our argument, oh, here's the rest of the court. Do excuse me, we're over a rather heated discussion. What were you arguing about? Same old question that makes me ask our good dozen adepts to invite you over for a chat, Commander. Surely you must have heard already, ever since you created a garden on this ridge, many items buried here have been quite literally transformed. You've created a truly magical place. This ridge can transform even the most trivial things. It's hard for me to describe the elation it brings to me. That is what true art should be, like it is a reminder that we can always transform our own story into a fairy tale. However, certain creative differences arose when we began discussing how to put the ridge's miraculous properties to good use. You see, some of the transformed items become editable, whereas others would make the perfect material for mosaic pieces. I would like to create a piece of rupestral art using the latter, but the esteemed cavalry sculptors have other plans for them. Yeah, right! Who in the right mind would take magic items from magic rock that turned into a garden right in the middle of the world wound and use them for an ordinary picture or mosaic? We got a better idea. An edible sculpture. So, we have the ability to create physical rainbow, and you're gonna use it for edibles.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. A tasty treat. Hooray! A huge gingerbread demon, right? And again, seeing they're just covered in beautiful mosaic would be terrific, too. Why can't we do both? It's about what's novel, Commander. The first work of art created by the magical Transform Items Court will be a major event, but the second work of art, not so much. Mosaic. How boring. Once Roger Pikeman at conventions learn about defeat, we'd be a laughing stock. Please don't get upset. I may be unable to appreciate your ideas, but I do respect your enthusiasm. I also mentioned use my friend's supporters in my speech in Mosaic opening. I need to upgrade my Mosaic, Commander. You must obtain suitably objects. I need to find trinkets of 30. What? Where the fuck do I plant them? On the ridge, it says... Oh, there. Got it. I can just put potions of cure wounds in there? Alright. There you go. Do I have to, like... Do I have to come back and forth, like, 30 fucking times to do that? That ain't getting done. I do not care enough. No, there's multiple. They're just fucking scattered. You need 30 of these things? Why can't I just give you the potions? You do it yourself, you lazy schmuck. Put on a light inflict wound in that one. Okay, I'm leaving. Your quest is gonna go uncompleted, my guy. I'm not coming back here 30 fucking times to finish it for you.
Oh, I'll be back.
Alright. Okay. Move these boys to green gates, and then through green gates, the Molten Scar, then we teleport back, and then we go to Ivory Sanctum. And Molten Scar will take, like, all of... It's like one fucking fight and that's it, so that won't be too bad. Right. Get them here. And then group up the armies. Where are you? Hedge Knights? Yeah. Hedge Knights! Join up! Bam. Conscripts, marksmen, slingers, fuck off. Okay, there's like 2 fucking sharpshooters here. There you go. Alright. Death Army acquired. Power's at 8 now. And it is really strong. Oh look! Even more Hedge Knights I can add. Okay, so they're there. These guys back to moving. Evade random encounter. Don't care. Keep going. Don't care. Once they... Alright. You want to fight me? Fine, we'll fight. Let's see how you deal with the axes of death.
None shall escape.
Axeman! Oh my god, he crit the first hit. They're dead. Axeman! 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 Oh my god. He hits very often. Although these guys weren't exactly like super strong, but he hits very often. Attacks a lot.
Are you talking about your axe guy?
Axeman, yeah, he hit every single attack. Which, I mean, that's just rolling well. But, I mean, still.
Yeah.
And just like you, Nick, his first axe was a crit. Crit! Anyway.
It's faded.
It is faded. Okay, get there. Rest. Okay. Have my big army just come over me. Deal with these demons who are coming to my city. Oh, they're dead. I got cavalry that hit really hard. I've got, archers hit really hard. There we are. Got a fuck ton of conscripts. Oh my god, Nick the Hedge Knight. He's like in full heavy plate. He's got a, I think it's a Bardish. Hey, look at all those guys over there. Be a shame if Bert. Hedge Knight! Bonk! Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Did they crit? No, they just did a lot of damage. Alright, this fight. The game said they were gonna kill like 16 of them, not 60. Whatever. I don't complain.
Well, I mean, are they gonna all come back anyways?
No. It doesn't talk about no. So when the Hedge Knights went to attack, it said the Hedge Knights were gonna kill.
You're talking about your guys did.
Yeah.
Okay.
It said the Hedge Knights were gonna deal like 16 damage, and I said, oh, you know, that's not a lot, but I was like, it's only like 60. There's only like 60 of them there, and they're not a pure damage type, so I wasn't like too bad about it. And then they hit and took 70. I'm like, that's not what you told me they were gonna do. I did significantly higher than what you said they were gonna do. Let's see. Do I have? I wish there was an easier way to see which cities that I've built up and which ones I haven't. Like this one. Supply center in which I think that's all I do here, huh? Eh. I can upgrade one of my cities to next level. I have no idea which one. And the game, unfortunately, decided to make it difficult to figure that out. Is it these one? These one? No idea. Anything we have to do to like the main base? That might be a thing. I think all of the cities are actually good. I think. And the Molten Scar, where we'll have like a singular fight and then it's done. Which I don't even know if, like, the buffs are really necessary for a singular fight. Probably not, but also, there's a thing where it's like, this takes me, like, basically 0 time to do everything, so why not put it all on? Do I have more spell slots yet? Yeah. There'll be demon there, and they're doing demon magic, and turning people into demons. Huff, 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 huff.
Don't mind me. Wherever my legs carry me. I see
Begin the axe throwings, X-Man! As soon as you get in range. X! X! You know, like, if nothing else, the fact he does, like, 9 attacks a turn, it makes him pretty good at dispelling illusion, or the duplicate spell thing. Large Rock looks at you, creating your disgusting bald neck and bruising screech sounds missing. Why are you here? You want to become demons too? Rocks will transform you right away. Who are you? A Vormarak, a wise rock, magical rock, statue for that humans make our demons. All the rocks said Vormarak was dumb. Leave chickenhead, they said. And Vormarak became the favorite son of wise Xanathar the Plague One. And now making demons out of humans who is dumb now. Ew, nasty demon. Ew, I don't even want to fight. Can I sit this one out? If I get angry and bite in temper, I'll be so disgusted I don't eat anything ever again. What are you doing here? Vormarak is making armies. She sends flocks and get human city crusaders at night. The ones she transforms make good demon with sharp teeth who will kill you. Why is not the Plague One told her to fly here and gather an army, harm humans? He doesn't have time to do it himself. He is busy reading and thinking. He said he would give Rock horrific powers like the strongest demons have. Why is not the Plague One? There's a secret. How to pour power into demons. When you urge Rock, she will tear off the heads of everyone who banishes Vormarak, and with others, she will hunt them from skies like humans. As one demons, old knowledge, wise Rock read it, did it. The Rock is wise, the Rock. Rock could not read the Scritchcatch, but Xanathar Plague One ordered Rock to get Silver Tongue Elf, who knows ancient words and trends everything. He was assuming pain while Xanathar was eating him. Vormarak is wise as rocks. Vormarak is Ravuk. It means very smart. Have you seen the wide gate of the world that she opened? This is to have more power flow here to make bigger demons out super demons bigger teeth. Vormarak will be strongest, most dangerous, most deadly. Then again, Rock doesn't like humans. Flock make him toothy and fly after me. Hey. You wanna fight? Hello? Oh. My gnomes, my halflings Nick.
Oh.
From my Free Crusaders, my halflings. They just killed everyone. Good job. I'm gonna turn this volcano into a forest. I'm sure this won't have any ill effects on, the world. This volcano, it's a forest now!
Upsetting the delicate balance of nature.
Forest.
no secrets can escape my pride gaze.
That actually wasn't even a fight. Help! Who are you? How did you get here? I know for Jackson, my least favorite demon. What will they do to you? What should we do for you now? Go to my camp. Hi, Janna Aldori. Like, character from the first game.
Was she like one of the companions from the first
No,
game?
she's like the person that just starts the game basically. Like Janet Dory's like, you know, you can go and deal with the whatever lanes,
Oh, okay.
and she's the one who decides to do that. The other reason why it'd be super nice to have made all of my character things at the beginning of the game is that it would have made it so I don't have to deal with them having such wide gaps in how many skill points they have, or levels they have. Sorry, EXP, I guess.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning of the game, they'd only have like 1,000 EXP difference, not tens of thousands they do right now.
Yeah. Well, you know that for future playthroughs.
Yeah, yeah, is what it is. Greater mutagen, which is easily the best one, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I touch a slang. Plus 4 charisma does not really matter at all. Assuming elemental also does not really matter. Echolocation doesn't matter. Like, none of these matter is the thing. I mean, I guess cure critical wounds, I guess. Just having a healing option would be pretty nice. Darren, more charisma. I think the only difference I make for Darren is I get rid of, like, all of his dex spending and just put, like, literally everything into charisma. But I think he already had, like, almost 20 base charisma. The Blade Barrier. Yep, there we are. OP heal acquired. Okay, so that's done. Head back to home where we can rest here. Tell Earbeth about the thing I did. And then do some more. I don't think there's any crusade things to do because I think everything has like at least 4 or 5 days it has to deal with. And we go to the we can go do the ivory whatever place, which will give us the notes that we need to start this to do the swarm research because we have everything to go fucking do it. You saw anything?
Fucking 40 hours in.
A dragon burial ground. Huh. I did not get that quest on my Lich campaign. You're supposed to rustling behind you, and then a huge snowball hits the back of your head. But it's a snowball of snow, sugar, and confetti. Ivu, you threw confetti on me. Do you know how long this would take to get rid of? Of course, Brian's nice, and he's very rebellious. I mean, rebel-tastic. I'm trying to say, he does things his own way, doesn't follow the rules, right, Brian? I put the powdered sugar on the fucking... I put the powdered sugar on the dragon's nose so it can't get it off. Oh, okay. I got rebellious enough to pass that quest. Yay! I'm sure the dragon will be totally happy when I become a fucking eating everything swarm.
I mean, like, we'll see. Like,
Yeah,
I
we'll
wouldn't be
see.
surprised.
Like, I feel like it's gonna be where it just stops interacting for most of the part. Now, here's a fun thought, Nick. So one of the swarm abilities is that you can make copies of yourself that have your abilities. So I wonder, like, if I keep the dragon, since it's technically a part of my build, like of one of my feats and abilities, if I make a swarm copy, do I get another dragon?
That would be hilarious.
It would-
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. Now we take everyone to the Ivory thing. We go through the dungeon. Yeah. Take Axeman. The throw of the axes. Fucking the miss Kie hit. Axe. Am is greater than axe. Alright, to the sanctum. Day passes, which means these guys can go back to killing. As I basically plan to kill almost all the demons here. Which is going to be kind of unfortunate when I kill basically all the encounters you can do before I even get, like, anything from my mythic path.
Yeah. I mean, you'll have, like, the demon realm or whatever.
I won't get the keep my I won't have the locust for that though. Like that, the demon realm doesn't have the crusader
I
shit.
see. Oh, I see what you mean.
Axe, 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 axe. Oh god! Axeman died! He got crit like 5 different times, which is just super bad RNG. Yeah, not a whole lot you can do when the enemy just crits you like 5 times. Ooh. Amulet of Mighty Fist 4.
Oh.
What?
Nothing.
Like there'll be a little bit I can do, but not a whole lot with the mythic path shit. DC 20 with a +4 to roll. That ain't happening.
I guess you didn't get it for that anyways, so.
Yeah. Again, that's my big point. That like they should really let you get your mythic path things a lot earlier than they do, because like as we can see, you know, I'm doing the entire thing before I've even gotten the option to have that. And with the army I have now, I can still do basically everything. I wish like the mythic path like played a bigger part of it. For what should be like one of the primary parts of the crusading thing, you know.
How's we miss all the fun?
Yeah.
What do I want? I'm in heavy armor, so I want strength and constitution. Strength and constitution. Inamosi Travisi, Inamosi Travisi, Inamosi Travisi. Oh. No. Jinkior mutagen. You have more spell slots, don't you? No, no, that's not how you work, right?
Smile. The world's not ending just yet. The fellow is restless.
Alright, so Axeman, fully buffed Nick, 28 to hit. For at least 3 of his attacks, and then it's not that much lower for most of them. Like, that's... Oh, Wisdom of 5, though. Yeah. 30 dex, though. My gnomes? I guess my halflings? And my gnomes. Hello? Hello? They're here to help me, I guess. God. Imagine, like, being the Crusade commander and, like, one of your most loyal groups of fighters are, like, the fucking Gnome two-hand warriors. Sorry, the halfling two-hand warriors, which are smaller than Gnomes. Which in my mind doesn't sound right to me, but... Yeah, like, see, they're killing all the demons here.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Thanks.
I spy. What do I spy?
Axeman? I'm sorry, you have a higher trickery than my rogue? You do. Oh. Okay. I guess.
So many thoughts, so little time.
I guess I put on an Emmet Mighty Fist, don't I? Like, I don't do too many natural attacks, but I do natural attacks, and it's technically better. It's, you know, it's better than the nothing I'm getting from my natural armor. Axes begin! They're dead! Oh my god, he just keeps critting! Axe! Axe! Oh my god. He just hits everything. As like, you know, I could technically do that exact same build with your character, Nick. Which, I mean, I think, like, technically you couldn't get all his modifiers because, like, the ranged one does have, like, two very specific ones that melee doesn't get, but, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this puzzle is like, what can you do? There's 2 glowing panels you step on. Alright, you solved the puzzle! Woo! Hey. A familiar, narrow shadow appears before you. The antenna on the creature's head quivers, its hands linked tight together. You have arrived, Commander, comes the high-pitched voice in your head. You've discovered my castle in the clouds, although it's a far cry from what once was. I have something you need, information and assistance. You could help me in return. Let's talk. As a gesture of my goodwill, I even allow you to advance your conversation. See? I'm eminently reasonable. This place, the Ivory Sanctum, used to be my own personal domain, but in recent times, I have been forced to share it with a horde of allies. There's one among them who will likely interest you. Xanathar, the Plagued One. A swarm that walks. A mesmerizing creation. Who could have imagined that a mortal could be turned into something so extraordinary? He's behind many of the calamities that have befallen you. It is from his hands that myself and the demons have received our new abilities. Kill him, and the Lords will struggle to find his equal for a long time. I won't simply stand aside. I'll help you as well. I'll tell you what I know, and ensure my servants do not attack you. What did you do, Marivik? I gave him the thing he wanted most, the chance to be with me forever, in a new form, one more convenient for me, and for him as well. If I ever wish to take him with me to Abyss, for instance.
He's just like in a fucking amulet or something.
No, I think he was turned into a fucking, like, a pot, like a vase.
Ah.
That's good. Listen, there are two factions in the Sanctum currently. The ones who came here with Xanathar do not answer me. That group includes ordinary demons, mythic demons, and loyal mortal mages. You have to fight them. There's no getting around that. But then there are Baphomet's followers as well. I'll give you my mark so that my subjects will take you for one of our own. They have been dying to take on our unwelcome Ascus for a long time, so just tell them that the mistress says, do it. Do it. Do it. My mark will also serve another purpose. If you defeat Xanathar, it'll bind his swarm and force it to fly directly to my net. I cannot allow such unique... Hold on real quick. Does that matter one way or the other? Because I just need his notes. I just need his notes. I don't know if it matters. Wrath of the righteous. Swarm that walks. Okay, don't take the queen view. After the leper smile, take a sample of the bug group. At the beginning of chapter 3, you get across to find do that. After defeating Xanathar, Vague, Asmodee became a swarm to pick up his notes in the room. This Unlock Crusade project takes 40 days to complete. It will trigger a scene. Video show tell you.
What, did you miss something?
No, just it just doesn't say anything about it, so just it doesn't bring it up, so I don't think it matters. It just says after you kill him, ask about the notes. Okay.
Don't even try to gloat.
XP, 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 XP. XP, 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 XP.
Don't even try to gloat. Might be trap, might be treasure.
I hit a button that started a boulder trap. I'm gonna just go back here away from the boulder trap. Minotaur does not care about the boulder trap. Cool. And boulder just blocks that. Why is the boulder trap called Citizen? Is this one of the things where it was like Fallout, where it's like we couldn't make a fucking train, so we just gave it like a human. It's just a hat for a fucking person.
I absolutely love those like techniques. Those are so stupid.
God. If only there was a fighter archetype that gave up armor trading for sneak attack. That would be broken as fuck.
I'm pretty sure like there is one in like... So that's basically just Slayer, like...
But Slayer doesn't get weapon trading, I'm pretty sure.
Probably not.
I mean, it gets the bull in it though with its fucking hunted mark.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it is called.
Oh, fireball. Our one weakness. Magic. X-Man. X-Man. That's unfortunate. You guys lost your buffs and mutagens. That's unfortunate. Shield. Look at all this random shit I can loot. Like these spell scrolls. And that note. And this thing. And those things. Pick the lock, Axeman.
Trail me. No secrets can escape my pride.
This gives me triangle, upside down. Alright, hold on.
Shall we move? We shall move.
Triangle, upside down, 5-pointed star. Squares and circles. Square. Ow. Got it. Door unlocked.
I spy. What do I spy? Now what?
Ah, yes, just run directly into the fucking trap, Axeman. See, and that's what I gotta do. Gotta turn this plant.
No secrets can escape.
A plant stands in a pot, swinging gently its vines and leaves strangely resembling a charred human flesh. It slowly turns to crazed human eyes stare at you from the surface of the flower bud beneath the pulsing plant tissue. Simply got the features of the face of Maravik, the chief of the ill-fated Winter Sun clan. Have fun.
Oh, was the good action to like kill him or whatever?
Yeah. Have fun.
Yeah, I mean, now he gets to be with his little demon girlfriend forever.
What's in
It's what he wanted. And is in no way a horrific fate.
No way.
managed it?
Sunbeam. I need the key. God damn it. I will return when I kill the demon with the key. Wherever that is. Somewhere. In this, like, mini Baphomet labyrinth. Oh, Sniper. So later on, Baphomet's gonna attack us, and he's gonna get blitzed really hard.
And then cry about it.
And then cry about it. I'd be like, you used a trick to kill me! Bruh, Axeman kills things so fucking fast. Give me all this shit, I'm just gonna sell for money. Money. Hello?
You can handle that, right?
Axeman, no! Get out of the fog! You're gonna hit like 0 wisdom!
And then die.
And then die because you're dumb! Brain! Too stupid! Uh-oh.
Let's shake a leg.
Was charmed just long enough to fucking ruin Sniper's life. Thanks. Restoration.
Did not restore him.
Yeah, I forgot I have heal. And like 8 casts of it too. Which does that for free. Negative 13 health, but you're alive, Bismuth. Good job, Bismuth. Oh, real quick, what's your wisdom at? Ah, yes, 4. Let me fix that. Everyone else good? I'm not. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop. Doop, doop, doop.
I spy. What do I spy?
Star knife. Doop, doop.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
I bet they're 4 plus 3. Yeah.
What's in wait for me there?
Wow, those guys arguing about who's the better one, and I look at them and go, I look at them, do it. And they go, battle! X-Man about to throw dem axes. Just a minigun throwing axes. Nick has 2 HP. But he lived.
Yeah, I'm alive.
I'm alive.
This way.
Smile. The world's not ending. Just
Heal. I'm alive.
No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
Imagine you're like the rogue of the group, Nick, and the fucking fighter has a better trickery skill than you. Like it's primarily because he has 30 fucking decks. Hi Xanther, you just gotta explode him into boogs. I'll do that one day. The boogs. And then
So is that the current swarm that walks there, or?
no, that's the current one, yeah.
Okay.
And then I look at these fucking bugs and I throw like with the skill of a god, he throws an axe at each individual bug. With death movement, sky buzzing mix. Well, you know, you're making them strong. That's something, I guess. Like, I'm just gonna kill them. While Bugman runs away. Alright, everybody, get in. Ah! Thunderburst.
I really like the action system Pathfinder 2nd Edition from what I can see so far.
So do I. Especially with how it works with magic now.
Yeah, how it works with spells, it seems really interesting.
Like, making a healer is, like, a lot better, and just, like...
Yeah.
You don't even... In fact, there's even, like, a specific heal skill, so you don't need, like, a dedicated heal mage. But in fact, you do even want, like, an actual person that knows the skill, because it, gets rid of the wounded condition.
And there's a website that has like a super in-depth character builder. It's
Oh, really?
fucking good.
Cool.
Yeah, it's called pathbuilder2e.com.
Huh.
Yeah, I'll link it in RPG chat.
It
Character
just, like,
builder's
does
nice.
everything for you, basically.
Yeah, you can like look at everything. It's really cool.
Character builders, good character builders are always super nice.
Yeah.
This is the last place I say fuck me.
No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
And you can plan out all your levels and whatnot, so you can literally just click your next level immediately and go on from there. Right away, so we don't have to like stop the session as soon as we level up and whatnot. If everyone plans ahead.
I spy. What do I spy?
Obviously shit can change from whatever you
Yeah.
do, but generally it's still really useful.
Did you just stumble across it, or do you, like... Was it recommended?
Yeah, I just stumbled across it. Don't even fucking know how.
Man, if only I could make haste fucking permanent, like everything else.
You just need a haste that lasts at least 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
I mean, that wouldn't be horribly broken or anything.
Let's see, come back here. The reason I reloaded is because, like, all the characters took a massive amount of fucking damage because it was a room that just had 5 casters that just spammed large AoE spells. And it
Yep.
killed both you and Sniper, and because one of them had cast a stun, I couldn't get the revive off in time. Because the game loves having encounters like that.
Yep.
And it's only shit like that that will ever, like, really kill me, is just, again, just shit like that, where it's like, yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, like a lot of games like this do stuff like that. Like, say, for instance, like, Divinity loves having, like, oh, well, like, every single of the 10 enemies in this encounter are gonna, focus this one person down and they're gonna die, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's like, okay, cool.
But, you know, I just cast the buffs on me that make it so I ignore those things. So now I'm immune to basically all elemental damage types, which means I'm immune to the vast majority of AoE spells.
My tail is twitching.
Alright,
Must be a sign.
everyone get out of the death fog. Because of enemies that just love doing debuffs. Oh my god, are you guys done fucking betraying each other? Cool.
It's done.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Will saves aren't used often, but the only time they are used are things that if you fail it, you're debilitated for the entirety of the fight. The dragon, while fun, is extremely underwhelming for what it does. Which is unfortunate, but is what it is.
Yeah.
About what I expected. I'm gonna be honest, like, you know, what I expected. Axe. Got the key I needed, which means technically I can go back. Save game.
Something wrong.
One of my 8 haste casts.
I spy. What do I spy?
Never a dull moment. Unmanaged.
Okay. Fight that causes a lot of damage. But we can basically skip through this because it doesn't matter, and we can pass all the checks here. And because we have resistances to all their effects, as well as haste, we can just get in range and kill all of them almost instantly. Wow. It's crazy how much easier it goes when I have, like, the proper buffs on. As they're all dead and I took, what, 10 damage total? From a fight that previously, before the buffs, wiped half the party. Wait.
I spy? What do I spy? No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
Chest of money, maybe. A ring. Never. +4 against confusion effects. Sure. I mean, it's better than not, I guess.
Battles awaits.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
I'm up for an adventure.
Player, did you bring 3 party members to this dungeon? If you did it, you can't progress.
Trail me. Sating isn't that boring after all.
X, 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 X.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
X, 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 X. Okay, so we're gonna pet dragon. That I think we then just immediately fucking feed. Hi, golems. Stop. I think the password is fucking password. Yep, there it is. Oh! Azadapath, wake the dragons now! Bye, baby dragons! Okay. Maybe I'll get back. Maybe I'll get that back later.
What's in wait for me there?
Got a fuck. I have a 25, a 20 plus 25, and technically I'm using lockpick, so I have a 30, and I still only have like a 50-50 evening as a DC 40 fucking lock. It's a very hard lock.
This way.
Loot. Ooh, I got more barding. Too bad no one in my group uses barding. Because I can't put on my dragon for some reason. Probably because they just don't want to model a dragon of armor.
My legs carry me. This army is to be broken.
There's no real reason why I can't give it to him.
I mean, like, you know, because it's horse barding.
But you can put on any animal, Nick. Any animal companion. Like, I can put this on a centipede.
Fucking whatever. Then.
Can I give it to... I mean, I can give it to... Actually, no, I can't give it to Bismuth. Because Bismuth doesn't have training for it. He can wear it, but he doesn't have training for armor. And because I can't choose feat points, I can't change that. Let's see. By any chance, do you have the feat for barding? Just so I can be angry? No.
When you rebuild, like, your companions, that they start off at, like, level 5 or something?
They start off at whatever level you found them at. So,
With
like...
whatever
Which is really
terrible
annoying.
build up to that point.
Huh?
With whatever terrible build they had up to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, with Lan, you know, I got him at level 2, so, or at level 1, so he'd start at level 1, which for his, that'd be a, you know, a level 1 monk archer thing. Which, you know, at that point, you know, it's at least, it's not terrible. It's annoying,
But then you have like Nenia, which is the fucking scroll savant wizard. and fuck using scrolls instead of just a base wizard, and you can't choose base wizard afterwards because you already have the archetype in wizard, so it's just fucking terrible.
Yep. And then in addition to all that, she's also like, she picked like the worst fucking schools she could pick for what her class is.
Yeah.
Of a wizard who can't cast abjuration or evocation, I think. Which, wow. Oh, there it is. The disarmor for those traps way the fuck over here. Okay. And now, we spawn an Eternal Guardian who goes like, "You can't kill me," right before dying. Oop. Eternal Guardian, the mortals will be an offering. And he just gets hit really hard with guaranteed damage. Because he does have very high AC.
Throw the axes.
He is, but very high AC. And fucking fear. What if we make every every hard enemy have a fucking fear aura on? With a very high fucking DC. Oh, you don't have a paladin in your party so they can give everyone immunity to fear checks? Well! Fine. This lasts forever. Technically speaking, I should probably just run through it and just take the damage, but...
The waiting's never fun.
I don't know why they felt the need to make, like, the blade trap thing last for, like, 3 minutes. Like, was that really necessary? So how are you guys while I wait for the trap that does 80 damage on a failed dex save to expire?
Woo. Fine. Fucking... How long will it take to expire?
It's like 3 minutes, because I don't know. There isn't a reason for it to last 3 minutes. There just isn't. Like, it's like in Kingmaker, when, like, they have the spider web traps, that if you fail the dex save, then it keeps you stunned there, and the trap itself lasts 5 minutes. Like, the only point of it is the waste time. And it wasn't for the fact that I don't want my party, like, half of my party to take, 80 damage from this thing. I just run through it, but... a lot of them are gonna fail the fucking check. And if I alt-tab the game, it pauses, so I can't even alt-tab the game and put, like, open the idle game.
God.
Just do some cookie clicker while waiting for this thing to expire.
Fucking cookie clicker. Just so many cookies. So little time. I just like turned on like all like the maximum like idle stuff. So I'm like, whatever.
What a great design trap this is. That, I need to remind people, was triggered because one of my characters got feared by that fight and ran into it. Now part of me is like, I should just run through and just take the damage, fucking deal with it. The other part of me is like, sunk cost fallacy. I've already wasted a fucking 2 minutes. At that point, it'd be admitting defeat.
Yeah.
Who thought this was a good idea?
Quick, else we miss all the fun. Ask nicer.
Just fucking resting at the time skip I need. Ah!
Fucking 3 IRL minutes.
I know, right? Like, again, there is no reason to have the trap last this long. No reason.
Does it tell you how long the duration is?
No, it's just how long the fucking spell lasts based on the castle level when they made the trap. And it's something like 5 minutes. Because each trap's different, so I don't know all of them just off the top of my head, obviously, but it's usually like 5 minutes or so. Ah. Ah! So goddamn dumb. Why? What inspired them to do this? Like, there's no reason. And my options are wait for it or take guaranteed damage for at least part of my group, because not everyone has evasion. And that's you need evasion to not take full damage, even if you pass the check. And like, obviously the damage isn't that bad, but it's still like 60, 70 damage, which fucking hurts when most of my guys have like 100 some odd health. How's your day been, Sniper? While I wait for this fucking horse shit.
Been alright. Fucking tired though. Fucking got up too early.
That's fair. I didn't wake up until like 11.
Yeah, I got up at like 10. So I got like 4 hours of sleep.
My god.
Da 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 da. Yep! I'll be back! I'm leaving, I'll be back.
Is there like other shit you can do to dungeon?
Just like other like small places I can go that are optional for like optional loot, but at that fucking point, I'll just come back. See you loot. There's leave. I have a key for, I think it's, I think it's this room I have a key for. Do I have a scroll of Dimension Door? Because I could use that to like bypass it. Looks like a man walking through a door. Yeah, I can also look at that alphabetized because it's alphabetized.
His powerful tails clipping through his cloak.
His tail. No, I don't have Dimension Door because that'd be
not the,
too easy. Maybe Mass
reality
Dimension
cannon.
Door, Mage Armor,
Can you
Long
just,
Sword.
like-
No.
Do you have a carpet you can just like throw over it? Just like walk on top.
Only. I mean, those are swords, technically. It's like it cut through the carpet. I guess Bismuth is dead. Oh well. My item died. Oh no. I believe I have the door for this one. The key for this door right here. Right. Nope. Fuck. That's a dead end. This isn't dead end. Go over here. Random Minotaur. Do I have the key for this door? Yes! What's in here? People. I go up here, and I look at them, and I go, do it. Alright, begin the axe throwing! Axe, axe, axe. Axe. Amazed. Alright. Key puzzle. What do you have the same? It's the same thing. Triangle. Square, circle. Damn! Not the same!
I'm not bad enough to do it.
Oh, wait, I don't need the thing. Alright, so this just leads me here, which I've already been here. Alright, so I think my only area left is where that chop's blocking. Oh look, the chop's expired. Hallelujah. I can continue. What if we made chops that last forever? Fuck you if you don't have a perception and rogue. Do. It's gonna be very funny because I'm gonna, so getting the notes is gonna proc like the main quest continuing where the queen will come and she'll arrive and she'll be like, it's time for us to fight the demons, and I'm gonna look her in the eyes like, no, I'm researching these notes. She'll go, but it's time. No, notes. So, Cyber, since you're looking at the Pathfinder 2 rules, what class are you thinking of doing? Or
I'm
building?
looking at Oracle right now. I'm doing Battle Oracle.
Alright. Does Oracle work basically the same way?
I mean, not really.
Not really. Okay.
So basically how this one, the Battle Oracle mystery, the Battle mystery works is basically you become stronger in combat, but you get a curse if you don't strike people, then like you get weaker basically.
Okay.
And they have like special things that make the curse stronger or weaker, and you get bonuses and weaknesses depending on what you're doing. So like the curse for this at the first level, there's 3 levels of it. The first level is your body languishes when you are bringing harm to your foes. You take a -2 status penalty to AC and saving throws, but each time you make a strike, which is just like a attack action, you suspend these penalties until the start of your next turn. And then the second level is making the strike action only brings it down to -1 instead of 2, but you gain +2 to damage rolls and fast healing equal to half your level
Fast,
in non-trivial combat encounters.
non-trivial combat encounters. I like
Yeah.
that specification.
Yeah.
You cannot just get full healed by saying you're fighting a rat and then not swinging at it.
Mm-hmm. And then the third level is your moderate curse fast healing is equal to your level, and the damage bonus increases to +6, and you gain +1 status to weapon attack rolls, but you are stupefied too, which, let me read what stupefied does.
Okay.
Find it.
But dispel fear on everyone. Even though it's probably not gonna work. It still probably won't be enough to fucking pass the check. Heal.
You take a penalty to intelligence, wisdom, charisma checks and DCs, including will saves, spell attack rolls, spell DCs, and skill checks to use those ability scores. Anytime you attempt to cast a spell while stupefied, the spell is disrupted unless you succeed a flat check with the DC equal to 5 plus your stupefied value. So basically you have like a little bit more than 1 in 3 chance to fuck up your spells flat if you're at the third level. But I can just like cast buff spells before I go into the third level, and then just like I'm insane fucking
Fucking.
berserker essentially.
Am I fucking reading this right? Where your ability scores are like way the fuck higher than.
Yeah, you get a lot of fucking ability
Yeah.
scores.
Yeah, you get like fucking like you get like a shitload. So you get like 4 that just automatically. Then you just
You get
choose
4
another
plus
4.
2, and then you get like 2 from your ancestry, 2 from your background, and then 1 from your class at the level 1.
And then you just pick 4
Yeah.
as well. Like
Yeah.
Jesus.
Stats.
Yeah, so like my character right now has 16 strength, 14 con, 14 wisdom, 10 dex, 8 and 14 charisma.
Also, I'm trying to find. I don't see anything where it says like the max starting.
There isn't a max starting, but once you get to 18, it goes by +1 instead of the 20. So basically
Okay.
your essential max is like 18 or 19.
Okay.
I
And
believe.
can you like? I'm trying to. I'm reading through now. Like the really like with the with the boosts you get from the beginning, like the 4 free ones, can you apply the multiple of those to the same
No,
thing?
no, it
Okay.
has to be a different one for each.
Okay.
So it's like you get a lot of stats in basically everything. And then if you
Yeah.
use the optional flaws as well, you can get 2 minuses and 1 bonus. Which is what I did to get this stats.
Okay. And then okay, so basically
Interesting.
that way if you do need like I need like another 2 to like in my strength or
Yeah,
whatever,
because
'cause
like the
18,
way
you
I'm
can do
building this character, I'm like a fucking melee fighter, and I'm gonna be up in people's face. I don't really need that high charisma, which is the class boost. So I just get more strength
Mimics!
instead.
The first ones in the game! They're dead! Because I...
And so I'll just use buff spells. I don't need the DCs. It's interesting.
Mimics! Ooh, shield.
Okay, I see. That's fucking like God, like your characters get so fucking statted at the beginning. I was like, this can't be right. Like, damn. But I'm gonna assume the game's like balanced around it, so it's not gonna
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
too ridiculous.
You don't get that many more stat boosts at all. Or no, you get fucking 4 more stat boosts at level 5.
Okay, so you don't
One
get
more
like
plus
1 every
2.
other level or whatever.
I think it's every 5 levels you get plus 4 more stats, basically.
Okay.
Shall we move? We shall move.
Is what it seems like.
No idea what the answer is. I don't have anything to tell me the answer is.
So yeah, basically my character's like a healer, berserker, just buff myself up and then run in and whack people. But there's fucking a lot of rules I fucking have to remember, and it's like, oh my god, there's too much shit.
Speaking of like different rules and stuff, I do like the changes to the critical hit system.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Like, it's really cool to me. 'Cause it's like there's still like the critical, there's still the 20 and 1, but it's not overly punishing. Like, oh, if I rolled a 1, I guess like we die. But like,
Yeah.
you know, the fact that you can just roll 10 over and it's a critical success is really nice. And then also just how the attacking works, where you can attack 3 times in a turn technically, but good luck hitting that many times.
Yeah. It's like basically a full attack, essentially. And just how the there's a lot more decision making to do with your actions, instead of just like, well, I used my move action to move. Haha.
Yeah, because you know you can use your action to move up, and you can hit them, and then you could either try to hit them again, or you can say raise your shield for extra AC.
Yeah. Which honestly fucking doesn't seem that good, honestly. For like what it is.
I
Like
mean,
obviously
it's
it's
like
good, but just like
yeah.
interesting. That's an action to raise your shield.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna assume there's probably even stuff that where it's like, oh, instead of a +2, you get this when you raise your shield as well, or whatever.
Yeah, there it is. It's called, like shield block or something. The next hit you take is whatever the amount of damage that isn't reduced or something like that is split between you and your shield's HP. So like your shield takes damage, but like you still basically reduce the amount of damage you're taking, so you don't die.
Oh, nice.
And I'm sure there's more shield synergy shit as well. But just like for the character that I was looking at, like I want to use my action to cast buff spells before, or I don't want to waste an action on doing a shield raise.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if like there's other actions you can do, like, as a spellcaster, you can cast a spell and also attack in a turn.
Yeah.
Also, like, did you read? Is there limits to the number of spells you can cast in a turn?
I don't think so. I would assume not, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I didn't look it up.
I'll have to read through that more. 'Cause it might still be, it might be like, oh, well, you can only cast 1 per turn or whatever.
There's no limit. So
Oh.
you can cast 3 spells if they're all 1 action.
Really? Like, does it just outright say that even?
It doesn't say anywhere that you can't, so I just Google searched it.
Retreat already?
Oh, and then someone's like, yep.
Yeah, just Reddit thread. Can you do this? Is the thing, and then just
Yeah,
comments. Yep, you
do it
can.
all the time. I think it's probably just balanced out by the fact that
You have to use 3 spell slots for that.
most good spells are going to be like 2 actions kind of thing.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
gonna
Most ones are
damage spell.
choose 2, and then you'd have to use 3 spell slots to cast it.
Well, Jeff,
Like,
you
if you wanted to
fucking
cast healer-
dumbass.
At level 1 3 times, that'd take 3 spell slots.
Yeah. I also think there's something I also think it's something like gonna say.
What was I thinking?
Oh yeah, where it's like like say if you cast 2 fireballs, then that's technically 2 attacks, and so you're at minus to hit with the next one kind of thing. Still, because they have
I
like
mean,
the attack
fireball
tag.
isn't a hit roll.
Well, I just said like a random fucking thing.
Yeah.
Spells that have to hit, that use it to hit, that
Yeah,
counts
like
as an
Scorching
attack.
Ray or something.
Yeah. Get the minuses. It's like it's almost like a completely different system than 1E. It's just that like in the same settings, so they still call it Pathfinder.
Yeah. I think it's way better than 5e though. Like it's a mix between 5e and first edition, but like way more interesting.
Yeah, like
Than
there's
5e.
much more you can do with your build.
Yeah, there's much more customization. Like I don't think you could make a same character, like even if you like were doing the same like class and like ancestry. Because you got different skills and whatnot, and what skills, feats, and etc. you're doing. Like every character is still gonna feel different, even if you're building it the same.
Yep, and if you don't like the feats, the class kits, there's even like there's like the archetypes you can do where it's like, nope, now you're completely different basically.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Puzzle, 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 puzzle. Yeah, the 2E does sound fun though. It sounds like there's a lot of stuff we can do with it that it would be fun to do.
And of course, like they do have a lot of the you know, uncommon and rare stuff where it's just like, you know, where it's like I'm fine with pretty much any, especially for background, any uncommon stuff and whatnot. You know, like don't abuse it to like go like, you know, necessarily if there's like if there's say one uncommon thing that's like, oh, like this is supposed to be you're raised in this area, and another thing where you're raised in this area might not be to do with that kind of thing.
But Spider Person.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean that's like a uncommon race or whatever. But
Aw.
and you know, you could always just ask me, you know, like
I know.
okay. But the only thing is that some of the rare stuff, like feats and stuff, are specifically like there won't be, oh, it won't say, oh, you have to be level 10 to take this, but like one of the requirements for taking the feat is you have to beat this level 10 monster, so you basically level 10.
I mean, yeah, then it becomes a campaign goal to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
yeah, I mean,
allow
yeah,
us to do it
that's
until
the
that
sort of
point.
thing where if you want that feat, you can be like, hey, like, can we do this? Which I like.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to do it, Nick. I think it'd be really fun if like the world's like just completely utterly fucked by something.
I'd be down with that.
Like, say, you know, we are in like the last bastion, which it's not even a bastion. It's a thing that's like being allowed to exist because the whatever the villain is, whatever the thing is, just doesn't care.
I mean, I don't know if I'd want to go that dark, but
Triangle. The statue. Whoosh. Adjust.
Trail me.
Kitty, lay down. Meow. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. You know, like we'd have the big bad evil thing, whatever it is, based on, you know, whatever the thing is, like undead or demons or something. The entire world is just Curse of Strahd. Like, it's not just whatever the area is, it's just the entire world.
yeah.
What the fuck is going on here? Okay. 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 Circle. Drag.
I mean, if you guys want a darker world, I can do that, but it's probably not going to be like, oh, well, like, fucking everyone's dying of disease constantly, like, you basically just won.
I did it! What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Oh, that just opened that door that was already opened. Okay. I believe we're almost done. We have this place, which has a boulder in the way, so I think we're actually done. Okay, that means we leave now. Both Dragon died, but Bismuth's still alive somehow. Don't know how that one worked out. That's kind of weird. So Nick, when are you gonna go make food, dinner, whatever?
I don't know. Probably like
Don't know.
I honestly.
Probably like honestly,
No clue.
no clue. Because I was thinking, if you wanted, when you get back from that, we could probably do League,
Maybe, yeah.
or I could end or I could end it here since we've been going for what 4 hours and we do League. 3 hours.
If you'd prefer that.
Let's just finish this bit and get the notes. You know, finish this, get the notes, and we can start the researches, and that I think that'd be a good ending place. Alright, so we go through here. And then the angels come and save us. I want like air quotes around save because I do not think it's necessary at all. Because X-Man, he's dead. Oh, hi Brock. Your companions are dead already. X-Man.
Just die already. May I see your command rail?
Like all these minotaurs and shit that we're killing in within 1 turn, and they don't even get to attack us usually. So then we cross this place, and the demon's like, haha, we have you surrounded, foolish crusader. Ooh. Like, oh look, we have bows and dretches. Look at all these low-tier demons. Thank you for letting us walk past you, by the way, so we can have this proper surrounding, so we get the cinematic moment. Thank you for this. Thank you for not killing us when we're all running out. We greatly appreciate it. Ooh, you're surrounded because you let us do this. And I'm pretty sure I could take this. Wouldn't be well. I'd be pretty injured after it, but I'm pretty sure I could do it. And then, but to save us, angels. Whoosh! Look, the herald, who's gonna betray me later.
In the name of Iomedae, I say to you fiends, flee, for you will find no mercy here.
There's a lot of bald people here, Sniper. Like all of them are bald.
Fear. The warriors of
Part of the
heaven
club.
keep the monsters from your back.
Whoosh! Bonk, bing, bonk, bing, bonk. That's the Great Sword Club. If you want to use a great sword correctly, you gotta be bald. Bye, I'm leaving now. Woo! Hello.
Everything would have been dead before that cutscene ended if you could actually do stuff.
I know, right? Like here's the thing. It's like I'm gonna do this entire fight. I'm gonna except for the fact that this one's spamming guaranteed damage spells. I'm gonna take basically no damage.
Yep.
Ow! They tripped me. And even then, my dude has almost 30 fast healing. Your dude, when he's in Blood Rage, has 15, has 10 fast healing. They're dead. The angels are still over there just fighting. I think they won. Now to go to the laboratory, where we meet the other swarm, and I want his notes, but I just kill him and I take his notes. We activate a haste buff. We activate the protection buff because this guy does do a lot of debuffs, and you know, if we get bad rolls, then as is tradition with boss fights in this game. Now he's like, look at me, I'm the swarm thingy. Hello. There's like, I hate everything, you all suck. You're dumb, you're not smart like me. Look at how big my brain is. Oh god, I'm dying. Look, I summoned giants. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, I did a lot of damage to me. I'm gonna activate phase 2 of my fight. Yeah, a lot faster than I thought it would. You thought you would. Axe, 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 axe. Like, Axeman is just sitting there, just yeeting axes as fast as he can into swarms of insects. Now he's like, I'm a big abomination now, what will you do? Well, just... Okay, this is funny. So, on both my Lich playthrough and this one, Wojcif got permanently polymorphed into a dog. On both of them, he got hit by it. That's very funny to me. Defeated Xantho chops his knees for a few giant seconds. All you can hear is the rustling locust shifting as the sound of suddenly moving and rasping unnatural laughter. Who could have predicted that a dummy would beat me, big brain man? Name the location of the thing. It was Kedabris, I'm pretty sure. Stupidity. Nope. It was Jezen. Probably Jezen. What does it feel like to know that the demons are in your things? Oh, okay. Kill him again. Just hit him! Hit him like 2 more times! He's so close to death! But stuns are stuns! Hit him! Once more! With gusto! Stop fast healing, you schmuck! There we are.
All you guys are dead.
I do have Resurrects, I think. I'm pretty sure. Do I have enough scrolls? I don't think I have enough scrolls, though. Yeah. Darn it. The unfortunateness of the boss just has stuns that are permanent if you fail the check. Woo!
Yep.
And, you know, people fail the check because it's, if it goes off every turn, eventually, you're gonna fail one. Hello.
I see blood. Blood!
Oh, he even like summoned this guys this time. Got him a lot faster. Axe, 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 axe. God, just imagine seeing this, Nick, like, the dude just yeeting axes into a swarm, and they're, like, dying. You know?
Yeah, just individually cutting them up.
Yeah. He's just throwing so many axes into them that they're just dying. Woodruff, are you still a dog? No, you're human now.
It's like, where is he getting all these axes?
Where? They just keep coming!
No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
Alright, they just found the connection. Carrying out. Okay, there's the text I need. What's it like being a swarm? I need to go through all these and make sure I got the notes. I believe I can just, like, pick it up. Right there, is that them? Diary of a student of the Great Xanathar Plague One. Me? Because he told me about the notes, so I should be able to, I just need to make sure I pick them up, but I should be able to grab them. Okay, so real quick, sort by newest. Diary student. Xanathar Vangzot. There we are.
Fucking so much stuff to do.
I know, right? So, the most funny part about me telling, like, the queen, waiting on the attack is that the portal that is allowing all the demons to get in, like, that they're coming from is inside the city. Okay. So now, I have the key for this door, I think. Yep. Which means we can leave. Leave, go back to town, start the research, and that'll be the end for tonight's stream. So basically, if that, basically everything did, I want to thank everyone coming to stream. What random encounter? I teleported home! Excuse you? Hello? Oh yeah, Thorn. This guy who I'm gonna murder. He's like, I'm injured! And I look at his arm. And I'm like, this looks evil. And that's all very suspicious. And he's like, damn it! Why didn't you fall for my trick? I put ketchup on my arm and everything! And then he's like, oh, I'm dead. Fucking concealment. Oh my god. Machine gun. So then, like, she discovered, like, some evil, massive conspiracy happening with the Drow. And, yeah. And she's like, ooh. Kill me, I don't want to become evil, bitch. Okay, well. That's done. Cat belly. Anyway, just make sure I have the option to do the thing I need to do, and then we'll be good.
I will be back then.
Alright. I wonder if I could do, like, oh, is there a throwing weapon that has a 17 crit? I don't think there is. Or,
No.
an 18 crit, sorry. I don't think there is.
I don't think so.
Because, like, what has 18 crit is extremely rare. Anyway. Arushale. Where she's like, I can have a dream! Ooh. I'm like, oh, look, you're at the very end of the fucking chapter. Here's all of these missions you have to do real quick. If you want to do your companion stuff, you have to do it all real quick. And it's like, oh, yeah. Okay. And then... Army of thieves, enchanting the stone, go to treachery, hiding the truth about Quisa, a letter about Quisa, Xanathar's experiment. There we are. Crusade morale reduces by 20, removes use of a total value of 500. That's not really that much. That takes 14 days, and I basically just gotta skip. Events, Army of Thieves, yeah. Yeah. Wow. What a fucker of a thing. Each time this +4 keen psi lands a sneak attack against a new living enemy, that creature is infested with tiny spiders. These spiders eat through the flesh, dealing 1d6 damage per wielder level. Oof. That is mean. Okay. So yeah. So now we just past like 14 days. Oh, we're doing other shit that we gotta do. So I do. And yeah, that'll be where we pick up on the next stream. So I want to thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming, and hopefully it's the next one. Have a good night, and I'll see you then. Good night, everyone. Have a good one. We'll see you.